Here we are. Hello, CFA Nation. Gabe back in the house, bringing you guys another live stream. Doing a solo this time. First ball. Ooh. First ball is a play and a miss. Okay, send deep ball into Rohit Sharma. Okay, man, I'm so excited for this match. You know, I tell you what, I've already lost this match, and let me explain to you why. Nick is, as you guys know, I'm trying to just get rid of this glare. Just trying to get rid of this glare in the background. But as you guys all know, Nick is a Mumbai Indians fan, right? What's up, Suman? What's going on? Abhishek, Mira, score prediction. Psst, come on, SRH, it's going to be high 200s. We're talking about 230 probably. This grounds is ridiculous, man. What's going on, Mustang, Varun, Marciliano, Laughter Express, Nikhil, the legendary assassin hit. You know what I mean? I've already lost this match. Let me tell you why. Because Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma's as captain, won the toss, and guess what he did? He decided to do what Nick and I have been talking about is evident you should be doing at this venue because of the high scores it leans to. And he chose to bat. Won the toss, chose to bat. I mean, it's not that hard. What's up, Abe? What's up, Pond? So obviously, I don't want Mumbai Indians to win. I got my CSK gear rocking it. You know what I'm saying? I want CSK to win later on today. But if Mumbai wins, they move up in the points table, and it's a lose-lose situation for me. Who am I supporting today? I'm supporting SRH, but do I think they're going to win? No, especially since Mumbai Indians won the toss and elected, as Nick and I have been suggesting this year, and the UAE suggests that you bat first. Set your big total. Chases have been unsuccessful for the most part. Only 4 successful chases. 2 of them had to go to super overs. It's not that complicated. You know what I mean? So what's up, Garab? What's going on? Yeah, man. I actually, I'm like, oh, I had to go. I went off yesterday on that, on that lie on that 3 wickets. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And that's one of the things we talked about. Like, why aren't these captains adapting to what they're seeing in front of them this year in the UAE? And of course, Mumbai Indians say, you know what? This ain't that hard to figure out. We're gonna go ahead and we won the toss and we won to bat first. Let me set a huge total to now make SRH to make SRH. Is this an out, guys? Oh, David Warren, Steve Smith, who impressed you more? Rohit Sharma gone on the first over. He just missed it. And Bairstow, great review there by Bairstow. Tough for Rohit Sharma. Tough for my fantasy team. He's on there. Me too. But I mean, that was a smart move. You got to put him as your captain or vice captain. He's my captain too. That kills me today. But you wanted your captain to be a big hitter. especially here in the on these grounds. So a lot of people's IPL teams are probably savage today. I would venture to guess a lot of people made the same choice. Rohit Sharma. So this actually bodes well for the Sunrisers because the cock hasn't been informed. Let's see if the cock can get informed. Ron Weasley. Why am I not animated with the wicket? Because I just lost my captain. I got Rohit Sharma as my captain. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I forgot about that. I appreciate that. My bad. Um, that's brutal. I just lost my captain in the first over. But it is what it is. Sometimes fantasy does that. It makes you even root against yourself. Is this going to be a high scoring game? Of course, of course. Even with Rohit Sharma on, guarantee you Mumbai puts up a score, 210, 220 or better, and that's just, they're huge scores, man. Huge scores. Now, since Sunrisers got the firepower to chase that down, it's just, will they? Burstow, we saw his last match was gone relatively early, guys. Thank you for the super sticker, Panraj. Pranjal, thanks for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Oh man, are you watching Dugout or normal commentary? Dugout, man, Dugout. I love that mode you guys showed me yesterday. I'm watching normal and I'm listening to the Dugout, if that makes sense. Ooh. So Rohit out after 6. I appreciate that, Light. I appreciate that. Second match is Punjab versus CSK. Yes, CSK. I'm excited. I'm waiting to see what CSK is gonna do. I mean, here's the thing. It's oh man, right off the edge too. This is one of the situations where I lose regardless. If Mumbai loses, which I want them to lose, obviously, because overall I'm a CSK fan and I want my boys to get into the playoffs, then they're going to be like, oh, they made the wrong decision with batting first. But no, it's the right decision. It's still, you play the odds. But yes, I'm more excited to wait for my CSK game. I really need them to win. I want to see them make changes. At least you saw the changes by Mumbai, right? Mumbai, other than Dekak, where we said maybe, Dekak probably should be dropped in the order. He's still up there. And I was listening to the commentary as I was setting up. And, even the commentators were like, can he get back into form? If there's a place or a venue for him to get back into form, it's playing here in SRH. But they're winning despite Dekak not playing as well. So we'll see what happens. But, you just got to be able to adapt. So Yadav is now on strike. Is he on strike? We'll see what happens, guys. But man, I appreciate you guys. And we got another super chat in the house. Let's see. If Morgan went in ahead of Karthik, would have won easily. Karthik went in and slowed things down to a point where it was almost impossible for Morgan. I agree, Jihan. I agree. To me, Karthik lost that game 3 different ways. I don't understand the decision of, again, not doing what Mumbai obviously did today and saying, no, we're going to bat first because he won the toss. Okay. Again, Narayan as opener has not worked. Why are you sticking to that decision? It's dumb. It's like you're being hard-headed for the sake of being hard-headed. And on top of that, again, four ways really. Why does he come in ahead of a left-hander who's much better, clearly much better in Morgan? And then finally, why do you okay, we're down runs. Why do you bring in Patty Cummings to eat up balls and eat up deliveries when right away you should have gone to your strongest weapon? I don't understand. Every decision he made yesterday was wrong. Every decision was wrong. It was so upsetting. And listen, I got no problem with the guy. I thought he was really respectful. He's a likable person, but that doesn't mean you're a good captain. Morgan came in before Cummings. So who was it that no, Cummings came in then, and there was another batsman he could have brought in. Who was it? Remind me. I can go back and check. It was somebody else. Where you just don't put Patty Cummings in at that point. You bring in every gun you have to put up that score. You know, Sunrisers here, we saw them bowl well in the last game that they played, and so far through 2 overs, you know, Natarajan has bowled well. Sandeep has bowled relatively well. Again, here's the problem. You know, we know they have Rashid Khan, and Rashid Khan's a savage, man. But can these other guys bowl for 4 overs without getting lit up like Christmas tree? Tripathi, that's who should have come in. Tripathi, thank you. Go Orange Army. Karthik only got the captaincy after Nihash Trophy exploits, which sadly are only highlights in international career. No doubt he's talented. His low on confidence. Okay. Did not know that, but you know, you learn something every remove Watson, bring in Satner with Smith current open. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do. You know, they've got to do something. I believe they will. We'll see. I believe they're gonna do something, guys. CSK. So I'm really paying attention to that game because if you lose another game this early, 4 in a row, it's almost impossible at that point to make the playoffs. I know CSK is at the bottom of the table, guys. Trust me. Nick let me know about it, and it was painful. There's a boundary by the cock. There we go. There we go. You know, Sunrisers also at the well, they're not at the bottom, they're towards the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Punjab and CSK are at the bottom of the points table. Which honestly, I think both of those teams are better than that. But let's put it this way, guys. There's going to be good teams this year that are not going to make. Obviously, every team in the IPL has had their moments. Every team in the IPL, you got good players, man. Okay, Tahir in and Curran out. You know what? I would probably, especially with the Curran's no balls, I'd probably leave Curran out. I don't think Bravo did anything wrong. I mean, he had the lowest economy rate. He just didn't get a wicket. He didn't get a chance to bat, so we don't know. And obviously, you need another guy there that could bat. So I'd probably leave Curran out. And yeah, I'd probably leave Curran out and bring in Tahir. I might even switch things up specifically because you're at a better venue for bowling, and maybe bring in Satner as well. You know, I don't want to say to drop Shane Watson because that really leaves you light as far as batting is concerned. But Watson has been batting horrifically. Again, he's got, I think, 40 runs for not even 50 runs, 47 runs through 4 games, guys. That's brutal. That's brutal. CSK 11, I'd like to see today, man. Yeah, look at that. 223 innings is the average here. And at the other 2 venues, 174. It's especially in SRH, you got to decide to bat first. I don't see how you can't put up that huge total while your batsmen are out there working and everybody else is out there in the sun fielding. And then after they've been in the sun fielding for a long time, now let them try and come hit. I just think it's a smart strategy. Tahir in, Dhoni out. Nah, he can't leave Dhoni out. Stop it. Stop it. I think it's going to be it's basically going to be 2 international players that need to be dropped because and you really can't drop Watson because he is your top order of the order batsman. You really don't have a lot of batsmen to go with. Yeah, maybe Bravo, drop Bravo, and you got to get Shatner in there, and you got to get Tahir in there. Those are 2 of the best bowlers in the world right now. Dwayne Bravo still looks a little injured. He bowled well. At the very minimum, you got to get Shatner in there, in my opinion, or Tahir today. One of them. Hazelwood in, I ran out. Why not drop Watson? Guys, I thought about it. Watson's played so bad. But you need another legitimate batsman there. Again, will Rayudu be back in form? Remember, he played brilliantly the first game, and then he was out the next 2 games with injury, and the last game he didn't play well. So he still may have a lingering injury. It takes a while to get over injuries, you know what I mean? I was shocked to see him back only after 2 games. Look at how many games how much time Dwayne Bravo missed from his injury. He missed, I want to say it was the last game of the CPL, or he got hurt in the last game of CPL, and he missed the first 2 games here, or 3. No, yeah, it was the first 3 games because he played in the 4th game because of injury, guys. I mean, honestly, it's one situation where it takes a while to get over these injuries. Yeah, but you know what? I've made my decision. I keep Bravo in because he's a stick, he's a bat, and he bowled relatively well. And you're at a more bowling friendly venue today, so I would probably bring in Tahir. That's the choice. People are saying Shatner is not good in T20. How is that possible? I mean, if you go to the IPL website, unless they lie, and you look up the teams, the first thing it says about the Chennai, when you go to Chennai Super Kings, 25 for 1. There goes the scoring. You lose a wicket early here, and it doesn't matter. The scoring just comes easily. When you go to Mitchell Shatner, it says, and I'm reading this now verbatimly off the website, it says number one in T20 format, Mitchell Shatner is set to make his debut in the league for Chennai Super Kings. That's the first line. So is he number 1 or not? I'm just going by stats. I've never seen, we've seen video of this guy play, but is he number 1 or not? As far as a bowler is concerned. Wow, no way. Okay. So I guess they embellished on the IPL website. Yesterday, the captain catching was on point. Yeah, I know. Yesterday's catch, I think the most amazing catch yesterday what came from who was it? It was that catch he made literally with 2 fingers on RCB. Who made that catch? I can't remember that. There's another boundary. That was unbelievable. So it says here, Shatner's a decent player, but not a star. All right. See, and that's what happens when you just go by reading stats. Sometimes stats can be deceiving, and sometimes overviews can be deceiving. I was going off what it says on the IPL website because, again, that's where Nick and I did our research. IPL website, Wikipedia, Quick Buzz, and for whatever reason, it says there that he's the number one T20 cricketer for bowlers. So I'm not sure what they're talking about then. And I would actually take you guys' opinion over that because you guys are normally spot on. You guys are normally spot on. Yeah, man, this light thing makes such a difference. It makes such a difference. Holy cow. Do I want to see Gale today? No. But I'm just being selfish because I want CSK to win. And I think, in my opinion, Gale gives Punjab a better chance of winning. You know, and I get it, they're concerned with his fielding, but you hide him. I think every team, good morning, Gunju. Yeah, my lights too. I know it's bothering me. I just got a different. It's funny. I changed the lights because somebody made a comment yesterday about how the lights were driving them crazy because it's two colors. So I went ahead and changed the lights, and now it seems too bright, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, great. Oh, there was a single there. Why not take it? I know exactly. Why take it and risk a run out this early? You got plenty of overs. You're at 32 in the fourth. After you lost one of your biggest guns, so you're good. IPL, who's bowling action? Love. Both pacers and spinners included. Oh, Abe, that's a great question. Whose action do I love? Whose action do I love in the IPL? I really, really, really like Boomerang's action. He's got such a weird delivery, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Boomer's delivery is very the way his arm even bends the other way is super, super weird. I like his delivery. Who else? You know, watching yesterday, watching go boundary. There we go. Watching Adam Andre Russell bowl. I knew he could hit. I didn't know he was such a good bowler. He had the lowest economy yesterday, and this is in this huge grounds. Okay, I think his economy was 6, and he bowled, if I wasn't mistaken, for a full 4 overs. I mean, he got 2 wickets, almost 3 wickets there. You know, he has a very compact delivery, and I've always liked Archer's delivery because most pacers run really, really, they take a very, very long stride, right? They start running. If you notice Archer, even though he has a lot of pace, his run up isn't that much. So it's almost deceptive. You don't think he's going to throw as hard as he's going to throw. So, but hold on, guys. Give me a second because this light is driving me crazy in the background. I got to get something to elevate this. Give me 1 second. All right, much better. Because that was driving me crazy. Now, if I just move this way. All right, see, I want to move it this way. There we go. Much better. Much better. That was driving me crazy. It's still a little bright in that background, but it's all good. Is that gonna go? Those are probably my the most frustrating ones. When those go for 4 right there, as a bowler, I could only imagine how frustrated they must get. Gale gives Punjab 0 chances of winning. He's washed up and useless now. And you see, I haven't seen him play. Maybe that's just So Mitch, here it goes. Mitchell Satner's career numbers are number one. But right now he stands at number 6 in T20s. All right. Well, I mean, number 6 is still good, right? Number 6 is going to help you from getting lit up at some of these venues. But okay, that explains it, why you guys are saying that. And as far as Gale's concerned, it's probably selfish. I've never seen a guy play. I've seen video of him. Again, you guys are usually right. If you guys are saying he's washed up and can't play, then I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna go with your opinion. You know, I could see him being a liability fielding. I refuse to believe he can't hit anymore, though, Han. You know what I'm saying? Power is the last thing to go. Power is the last thing to go. You're telling me he's lost all his power? He can't hit at all. Mr. Super Chat, did I? Let me see. Go back up. Oh, here we go. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate you. Enosh, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that super chat. Much appreciated. It says Sandeep does not have pace, but bowling great lines. You know what? I don't know if pace is actually, the answer here, because these boundaries are so short. You know what I mean? You can mishit it and it's gonna go somewhere. It's more about probably about your lines and being deceptive. You know, bowling a googly, just keeping the batsman off balance. But great comment there. Great comment. And yeah, look, I mean, he got a huge wicket, right? Already he got Sharma. That was huge. Killed a lot of people's. Yeah, I like Jafar Archer's action as well, guys. Again, it's one of those things where it's deceptive. He doesn't take this huge run out. I'm not backing MI. Well, you know, here's the thing. I like the fact that the captain. This is so tough for me. Of course, I want Mumbai Indians to lose, but when you see the captain doing what you want your own captain to do, and what you see other teams should be doing, you can't help but see that and say, okay, you know, duh. And of course, you know, Rohit, even though he went out after only 6, right? He got out early. And that, wow, beautiful cover drive there. Of course, I want them to lose, but then I'm like, you know what? It'll only reinforce the point to other teams that if you get the ball first, if you get the opportunity to bat first, you bat first. You win that toss, you bat first. Set that chase, whatever it is, and let the other team try and chase it. Chasing is just not worked out as it normally does in India. It's not worked out this way in the UAE for whatever reason. For whatever reason, imagine Gale playing as SRH. That's what I'm saying. Like, can Gale can't hit at all? Yeah, well, the Jadeja should not be dropped, even though he had a horrible drop last time. I think Jadeja's been one of the very good, consistent players for CSK, and you know he's done it both with the stick and bowling. So Jadeja should not be dropped. Faf du Plessis, but and here's the thing: like I was explaining to Nick, even off camera before we were filming, I said, really look at this at the games we've watched. CSK has been unable to chase, you know, 2 pretty big totals. However, are you seriously sitting here telling me that this team is the worst team in the league right now, even though they're at the bottom of the points total? And he's like, no way. They've been unlucky with some of their games, and things haven't fell their way. But again, that one game in CSK, it was those 2 huge drops. It came down to 7 runs. When do you guys see Jadeja drop a ball? What like that? When do you guys see who else had that drop? It was Karnik, I think it was, hit him right in the hands. I mean, come on. He was waiting for it and dropped that. That was the game right there. Woo. Another wicket. Another wicket. And the power play, 2 wickets gone so far. 1 ball left for the power play. I mean, the average is good, 48 for 2, and you still got plenty of wickets in hand. That's another thing we were talking about. As much as we kill Pant strike rate is always great, man. Atia, Aditia. It says, Gabe, what's your favorite cricketing shot to look at? My favorite cricketing shot to look at. Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I actually really like the helicopter shot, man. I think it's beautiful. Difficult to pull out, but I think it's beautiful. Gabe, has technology like Ultra Edge brought a real change, but a waste of time? You know what? I think that it's even the playing field, and it's taken out Ishan Khan, the youngster. Let's see what he does to follow up that huge game he had not too long ago where he was out at 99. I mean, Mumbai's deep, man. But CSK need good batting partnership. Otherwise, they're doing okay. Yeah, they don't have a batting partnership. But what I was about to say about Pant is, guys, even though he doesn't put up huge run totals, his strike rate is always very, very high. And again, he doesn't waste deliveries. So he'll give you 30 or 40, but he's going to give it to you in 1 or 2 overs. You know what I mean? He's not going to just sit there and eat up delivery after delivery after delivery. CSK need a good partnership. They do. And I think that they'll get that eventually. We saw it with Ryudu. I think he did a good job that very first game and then got injured. But we'll see what happens today. I really like Faf. Faf is playing well, and you've seen Dhoni come up higher in the order in the last few games. So it's just getting somebody else to hit over there, and it's got to be Watson. Watson got to give you more than an average of 12 runs a game. He's got to. Gabe, it's Pant's birthday today. Happy birthday to Pant. 3 20-year-olds. 3 20-year-olds. Okay. Favorite shot is a pull shot and square cut. Sam Curran should open with Watson to surprise the opposition. So put him at the top of the order, Sam Curran, and then we're moving down. Ryudu, another. I mean, that's honestly the only reason I think Sam Curran it hasn't been dropped off the team, because he's averaging more than Watson. He's averaging more than 12 runs a game, and he's a bowler. He's a part-time. I mean, come on. He's an all-rounder, but he's at the bottom at the lineup, and he's averaging more. So, yeah, man, it's been such a weird for whatever reason. It's been so weird for Watson this season. You know, maybe 4 games he's just figuring out this pitch, but you know, as one of the guys that as one of the staples on this team, and I know he's been on CSK for a while and he's helped them win. His performance probably baffles me more than anyone's. You know, it's absolutely confusing. What do you guys think the plan is with when your team is coming over to SRH? It's a weird year. Yeah, I mean, it's a COVID year. You just have to, you got to change everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything needs to be changed. You got to change your mentality. By sending Morgan after everyone. Pant's name is pronounced Punt. Punt. Okay, punt. Punt. Got it. Punt. It's Sharjah. Sharjah. Okay. So what do you guys think that the bowling, because there's bowling coaches, what do you think the plan is coming in? Is it to bowl fuller deliveries, shorter deliveries, try to keep them off balance? I mean, these totals on these grounds are just absolutely crazy. What can you do? Next team's gonna lose today. I hope so. I hope so. I actually have Pollard on my team though. Big shot there. Ooh, didn't make it. Did not make it. So right now the run rate's still low, 780. 780. And kind of like Nick said, the thing about these games, especially here on these grounds, it's like the first 10 overs don't matter. I mean, it's the second 10 overs that really count. Actually, the first 15 overs, man. You can't even call the game there because those last 5 overs can be 70, can be 90, how we saw the other day. I couldn't believe. Wow. There's a drop. Really, SRH? Really? Come on, man. Come on. You're doing a good job, and that just went for a 6 because he's there. He's waiting on it. Oh, my gosh. Ah, you know, it's frustrating, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Through 7 overs, let me actually add a score. I forgot to add a score, guys. And it is 59 for 2. The score is actually low. 59 for 2. You guys tell me, because you guys are always spot on. Was it a mistake, first and foremost? Do you think the total's gonna be less than 2 whatever today? Could anyone get under 200 on this ground? Mumbai Indians 59 for 2, and they're through 7 overs. Or is it just impossible to get less than 200 basically on these grounds? You've had a really bad day if you get less than 200 playing on these grounds. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome. Thank you, Santit. 180 max. Wow. There is a total. There's a total on this ground less than 200. Did I miss that game? I know the average has been 223. I must have missed that game. Watching so many games, you forget. It's good chance for DeCock to show. Yeah, no, I mean he's still there. That's all we could say so far. He's still there. He needs to put up a big total. Kind of get comfortable batting and climb out of this rut he's been in. 24 for 18, strike rate above 100. So good for him. Where are you watching the matches? In my living room. On what format? We're on Hotstar. Hotstar. Love me some Hotstar. I was introduced yesterday to the dugout view. I love it. Love the commentary. Ooh. There goes the 6. Ishan Kishin. I mean, this kid is so impressive. I really, really like him. And you know what? Here's the thing. If the cock goes off today, let's say he scores a half century, you can directly blame it on that missed field because he should have been out. He got a second life, as they say. Let's see if he does anything with it. Let's see if he does anything with it. Although this is the guy right here, the one guy, as you hear in the commentary, they're talking about Rashid Khan, who you probably shouldn't be trying to take a big chance against, because man, he's nasty. He is a great spinner. First over went for 8. He almost got a wicket there. All right. Get back in the chat. That was a perfect sweet shot. Yeah, I'm in my living room watching on Heartstar. 230. That sounds more like it. 205. Because Pollard and Hardick are finishing. Yeah, you got two big sticks on this ground. Pollard, oh my gosh, over here. Gabe, if Tahir was Indian, then CSK would get him out and drop Curran. Yeah, that's an issue too. I was talking about that. Guys. It's and nice drive. It's tough because they've got a lot of talent over there, but a lot of the talent is also foreign. You can't play all these guys at the same time. So, it almost doesn't make sense to have Satner and Tahir and Bravo. You're gonna have to play Watson. He's international. Like you almost hamstring yourself. Wow, what a shot by the cock. Wow. That was a beautiful 6. Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. That's a big shot. Rashad Khan is currently the number 1 bowler in T20 rankings. He should be. He's bowled beautifully this year. They could drop Watson. They could, but I mean, that's going to make your batting weaker. If you drop Watson, you need to know for a fact you got somebody else that can hit. Look at it, stealing runs. That's an extra run. And that kills you. You know who does that better than anybody? RCB. How many singles did they turn into 2 runs yesterday? Gosh, it was driving me crazy. Virat Kohli, I mean, he's got speed too. Jeez. Bring in Rayudu as the opener. I hope that he's to form today. I think that's the best job. That's maybe their best chance. Gave CSK playing good 11. They just need to bring in, and that's what I actually broke down every game for Nick, and I said they're 1-4. Legitimately, they should be at very minimum 2-2. Something just really broke against them. What's the score? It is, oops, let me update that again. Thanks, Renelle. What's up, my love? What's going on? So 76 for 2 so far. They've increased that run rate. And actually, let's make it 78 for 2 through 8 overs so far. They're almost done with the 9th over. Again, I'll try my best to update this at the end. Just keep reminding me. Minitium, what's up? Minitium, what's going on? Glad to see you. Turning singles into zeros. Gale especially. A specialty at that. Well, I could see that. If he's older, probably not running. There were actually a couple times I thought Virat Kohli was annoyed yesterday because Padicle was so tired that he wanted to go for two, but Padicle was like walking to the other end when Virat Kohli was already ready to go back for another one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was like 15 from this over already. Another boundary. That's not, I'm not even gonna call that a misfield. That was a tough ball. Look at the cock. Great job, the cock. Huge over. 16 off the over. Those kind of crooked numbers will increase that run rate. 83 for 2. Whew. Next match is CSK. I am so excited. I expect to see, and if you guys hear it on Twitter or somewhere else, let me know as soon as you know. I want to see that CSK lineup. After Dhoni's interview after the game, I expect to see some changes today. Gabe, there should be a saying, what happens in Sarjar, what happens in Sarjar stays in Sarjar. Justin, because somebody scores doubles the century. Oh man, what's up, Gabe Boomer? What up? If you notice, Dhoni in the last match, he was tired, dude. Yeah, and we talked about that. These conditions, that he's about the third or fourth player we've seen in a game this year where they were done. Meaning, we saw it with Ishan Kishan when they went to that super over. We thought he should have batted, but apparently he was exhausted. That's why he didn't bat, right? And that's why Rohit Sharma didn't put him back in there. The kid was tired. We also saw it with yesterday with Padicle. Padicle looked absolutely spent, done, had nothing left in the tank. You know, we saw it with Dhoni that last match. He was done. He was trying to muscle him, and you could see visibly tired, bending over at the waist, you know, breathing deeply. And I mean, the difference is those guys are all young. They're in their 20s. Dhoni's, you know, pushing 40. But all the players, you keep hearing them talk about how unbearable the heat is, and they're basically playing in the desert, right? They're playing in the desert. There's a lot of humidity. It's tough. Bowlers say what happens in Siraj stays in Sarjar. What? Oh, bowlers say that what happens in Sarjar stays in Sarjar. Those numbers don't count. Kohli are one of the fittest cricketers I've ever seen. I know. I mean, and even yesterday, you saw Kohli towards the end with after all that running, you know, getting tired, and he got some water. He needed a water break, but it was rough, man. All right, timeout's just about over, guys. The timeout's over. 78 for 2. 78 for 2. We got Brian Lara in the commentary right now on the dugout view. Oh, that kills me right there. Fair play award. Look at Chennai up at 42, tied with the Kolkata Knights, both my teams. Mumbai, fair play award as well for upholding spirit to the game. I don't know how they give those points, by the way. Can somebody explain to me how you earn for fair play award game? Ooh, Kane Williamson in. Kane is bowling. You're doing a second stream for the other match like yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna do a second stream for the second match just like yesterday. Absolutely. Kane Williamson bowling. Ooh. Bairstow. If that goes for you're so lucky. Gosh. He's so bad as a catch, as a wicket keeper. Man, he's got an unbelievable stick, but he is not a wicket keeper. That should have been a dot, man. Sunrisers bowling coach. So I guess this is not normal. Kane Williamson doesn't bowl. They're talking about it on the dugout view. Oh, I'm so happy I'm listening to the bowling coach right now actually talking about this. He said, just no loose balls and watch your lengths. You're going to get hit out here. Two left-handed batsmen. That's why he brought him in. Oh man, I'm so glad I discovered the the dugout view. I know you guys had mentioned it a few times, but you guys actually walked me through it yesterday. I appreciate that because you learn so much just listening through the dugout view. You know, right now Kane Williamson is in because they got two left-handed batsmen up. So now that makes sense to me. I think Dhoni is going to need some rest tomorrow, rest in tournament. He might need some rest in the tournament, but CSK can't afford that. Remember, CSK played all their games relatively early, back to back to back. So I could see him maybe taking one game off in the middle. We'll see. Thank you for the super chat. All aboard the Kane train. Fellas, it's time now. Enosh, I didn't know he could bowl. Kane just gave 7 away that over. That was a huge over after giving away 16 on the prior over. Wow. Kane bowling is like Dhoni bowling. Well, he bowled well there. And I guess the bowling coach just made sense. Sometimes it's just about matchups, right? You got two left-handers. Let's put Kane in there. Jason Holder. I know that he was put in as a replacement, but one thing Holder can do is bowl. And the bowling coach was just talking about, that they were struggling with bowling. Do you think that he's going to get a chance? I'm a West Indies fan, so Jason Holder with the stick isn't the most impressive, but he's definitely a really good bowler. So what do you guys think? Will he get a chance, especially since SRH needs bowling? Bowling coach is Morali. Morali's a legend, right? They were just mentioning Sri Lankan. Holder bowls good slower deliveries. He can rank sometimes. So if Holder can stay in form, he should. I can almost guarantee you one thing. Not Holder. Dhoni will not take a rest until they break this losing streak. Holder's a good player, but hard to replace Bairstow, Warner, Rashid, or Williamson. Yeah, that is tough. That is tough. I mean, Williamson, we were calling for him to play, and he hasn't made a big impact yet, but he's in there. He's contributed today already. He contributed, slowing things down after it looked like Mumbai Indians had got some momentum. That was just a beautiful over there by Rashid Khan. But he gave up 4 runs? I don't think I've seen that in Sharjah. Was that 4 runs, guys? Correct me. Oh yeah, there. It was 4 runs that over. Wow, that was a beautiful over. Yeah, CSK without Reina, Toothless Tiger. I hope you're wrong. Yeah, 5, 6 runs in this over is like gold. 4 runs? Are you kidding me? Oh, 'Whew. Came back. They got 2 on that one right away. I thought it was going to go all the way. Anything in the air, you're not sure if it's going to get caught at the boundary or if it's going to go out. Morali is the GOAT. Morali's the GOAT. Okay. Last 2 overs were let's drop the cock. You know what? He got extra life today and he made it count, right? He's at 47. He's almost got 50 runs. Let's just be honest. They dropped him though, and it went for a 6, so that kind of got him going. But to Nick's point, what happens. No excuses. So hey, he showed up. I want my guys for CSK that I'm complaining against about to show up. Big shot there by this cock. 50. There we go. 50 runs. Congratulations. Half century. $11 overs in the books. They're now at 103, right? Let me update this score. I was doing it, and then all of a sudden he just went nuts. So 103 for 2. 50 already from the cock. Okay. And you always need a guy to give you. I think you're going to always have a tough time. Everybody says, Gabe, you can't expect 50 from guys every day. I get that. But if you don't get at least 1 or 2 50s, you're going to have a tough time winning a game. You just really are. You need one guy to get you at least a half century when you're playing T20. What a shot by Kishan. Holy cow. Get it out of here. I love this young guy. They better get Kane Williamson back in here. Oh, is this Kane Williamson? This is Kane Williamson getting lit up. Did they set him up for this? They set him up. They set him up. They said, oh, Kane Williamson, let us show you what we could do. 2 left-handers are lighting him up like a Christmas tree. Already, what outfit is over? 12, 14, 16. Oh, my gosh. And there's a single. Huge over. Huge. 17 runs. Wow. 2 6s. Oh, baby. I dropped one of Maxwell, Nisham, and playing Mujib. Yeah, I mean this ground, it just gives up crooked numbers like that. Just before that, Williamson had given up 7 runs in an over, comes back and gives up 17 runs. It's just brutal. Gabe, which youngster was good? Ishan Kashan, Padicle, Gar, or Gill? For me, I think it's got to be between Padicle and Shubman Gill. Kashan is good, but remember, he didn't even play the first few games. The two games he's played so far, he's really impressed me. I mean, look at his strike rate. Warning, Beast Pollard yet to come. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if and that's the strategy, right? Especially in these grounds, you're looking at this, you're in the 12th over, you're saying we still got big guns. I can take my chances, try to rake. Great placement, great fielding placement there by Warner, putting somebody back there. Mr. Super Chat. Thank you so much, Harper, by the way, for that Super Chat. I appreciate that. And now we got Camlish with the Super Chat. You guys are being so generous this morning. Thank you. I want to see Williamson react when he gets a wicket. Oh my gosh. The worst thing that can happen. No balls are criminal. No balls are criminal. This is almost a 90% shot that it's going to go for 6. Most no balls go for 6 because these guys are swinging out of their heels. They don't care if they get the wicket at that point because they're not going to lose their wicket. Let's see what happens. There we go. It's a 6. Nope, it's going to go for a great fielding. Was that Khan? I like that. Khan just saved some more runs for them. That could have been a boundary easily. Great fielding. Paddock or Gill, yeah, it should have been Gill. Is impressive, but Paddock has gotten 50 in 3 of his 4 matches. He's been so consistent. Guys, I love no ball. Honestly, you should be fined for a no ball. You should be fined for a no ball. That's just one thing you cannot do. What a smart shot. The cock is showing why he should be at the top of this lineup. Nick, and you know what? I don't mind being wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, show me something. Show me why you're there. Make adjustments. If you're struggling, that's fine, but make adjustments. And the cock is showing that. Watson has yet to show that this year at all. You know what I mean? Narine has yet to show that at all. CSK will show up and show really good. I hope you are so right, Sunmin. I'm praying. Ooh, the cock is class. Yeah, you know, and I mean, it's okay to struggle. Everybody struggles. It's how you bounce back from those struggles. And that's what I want to see guys do. Some guys are bouncing back and some guys aren't. You know, the cock was probably the weakest part of Mumbai the last 2 or 3 games, and he is showing why he's there. So, gosh, if he's firing, I mean, Rohit Sharma got off in the first over, and they're looking like they're going to put up a 230 score at this point. Come on, really? Jeez, you lose your captain, one of your best hitters, and you can still put up such a huge score. This team is good. Oh, this is sickening. Let me ask you guys a question. How many people had the cock on their fantasy team? I'll wait. Believe in the captain that CSK has, Gabe. That's part of the reason I chose it. You know, MS Dhoni is like, the Michael Jordan of his sport. You know what I mean? He's a Derek Jeter of his sport. And when you got such a great player like that, they find a way somehow. They just find a way. The cock was the highest run scorer for Mumbai last year. You had Bairstow. Bairstow, I didn't even bother with Bairstow to just. I couldn't do it. He is so inconsistent. He'll give you a huge 70 or 100, and then he'll get out on 3 balls. Yeah, the big hitters aren't even in yet. And look at this score, guys. Bairstow, at least we had backup there. At least we have backup. All right, so super chat in the house. Thank you so much, you guys. Jihan, SRH is one reason. Sachin Tendulkar's ODI record was inflated in the late 90s. He scored 100. He scored hundreds there for fun. I mean, scoring 100 anywhere is impressive, but this cricket ground must make bowlers have nightmares at night. You just get sick to your stomach, like, oh gosh. Yeah, the cock was not, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. The cock was not in form all year long, and I didn't have him. I guarantee you, less than 10% of the players in Dream 11 that are playing fantasy picked them up. Less than 10. You didn't score. Gabe Watson had the same start in 2018 and 2019 IPL season, and he led them. Okay, yeah. Anyone in this chat had the cock on their team? I have the cock as my captain. Gabe, get out of here! Are you serious? Wow, you have him as your captain. Huge points for you. Very nice. The cock is one of the best players around the world and one of the best from South Africa. Hey man, good for you. That's a wicket. That's a wicket. Thank you. Great catch. Great catch, Rashid Khan. He does it bowling. He does it as a wicket. I mean, is that caught and bowled? Rashid Khan caught and bowled. Who owns him? How many points is that? And look how he caught this ball. Look how he caught this ball. Got under it and caught it up at the highest apex. That's what I was saying yesterday, guys. That's how I was taught. That's how I was taught. Caught and bowled. Holy cow. Rashid Khan may arguably be the purple. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he going to be the purple cap winner this year? He's been one of the most impressive bowlers. Minatium, he's on your team? Oh my gosh. Massive points for you. Caught and bowled. Beautiful. You picked them on your team? I honestly did not take one bowler today in this game because I'm afraid of these grounds. I didn't want my guys giving up, the Jordan line, 55 runs. I stayed away from it. All right, Hardik Pandya now in. Do you guys think that this is a mistake? Should they? Well, no, it's only the 13th over. You got plenty of time to bring in Pollard. Bring him in. Oh man, perfect platform for Pandya and Pollard. Everyone picks Rashid Khan. Even here, was that just my noviceness as a bowler? I mean, as a fantasy player, to say I don't want any bowlers at SRH because I don't want my guys getting lit up like Christmas trees. Get it out of here. Bye. Kishan instantly jumps that ball and goes for 6. Kishan instantly says, get it out of here. The cock did his job. He really picked up his captain who went out on the first over and set the stage for CSK. I mean, not CSK, for Mumbai Indians to win this game. So let's not forget what he did. And I was wrong. Nick was wrong, but we said he should have been dropped in the order. Good job for the captain sticking to his gumption and waiting for the guy to get in the form. It was a beautiful ball. The googly. Chahal is greater than Khan. Yeah, Chahal built. That's who made that catch yesterday by RCB. Did you guys see that? He dove. The ball came right back at him up the middle. He dove, caught it with 2 fingers before it hit the ground. That's how Samson was. That's how Samson was dismissed. It was an unbelievable catch. Also caught and bowled. Yeah, Chahal has been amazing this year. Rashid Khan's been amazing this year. I mean, I just did not. I'm afraid of these grounds, but I should have. I get you're gonna get wickets here, but in other grounds, you see 7, 8 wickets fall. You've seen teams get bowled out. I don't think I've seen more than 6 wickets fall here, if that. What a ball! Wow, what a beautiful ball! my bad. Is that better now? Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Gave up a 6 in that over and still only ended up giving up 8 runs. Got a wicket. Let's update this score. The audio is low. Let me try and fix it. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, it's as high as I can put it here. I'm going to update this score. Wow. This is, I think that he's going to become a main fixture on my team. My bowlers I never changed, that I keep on my team all year long, have been good for me so far, are Jofra Archer and what's the boy from KKR? He's so cheap too, 65, and you can afford to put him in your lineup. And he gets wickets. Hold on. So 13th over now in the books, right? 134 for 2. I mean, this ground just kills you. Can you imagine if Johnny Burstow did not challenge that? No, Gill is a batsman. Shubman Gill, no. I'm talking about a bowler that I have on my team. I never change him because honestly, I'll tell you right now, pull up my team. I got Nagrakati and from the Royals, Tawadia. Those are my 3 main bowlers. I just never change. Tawadia is so cheap, so is Nagrakati. So it allows you to do different things with your batsmen, you know? All right, let's go Pandya. Caught and bowled beautifully. No, Nagrakati is who I was talking about. Gabe, I feel Pont still not that confident about his batting. What do you think? I just think he doesn't have any discipline. You know what I mean? He swings at everything. I like the Jordan line because I saw that Jordan line happen that first game, and we were watching it like, yo, this guy's getting lit up like a Christmas tree, and it was funny. So, plus you guys know how you got the crying Jordan meme. We're gonna start using that as a Jordan line, and every time a guy has a Jordan line, I was talking to Nick about it, and we talk about it in the video. We're gonna put the crying Jordan meme. You know what I mean? Can you share your playing 11 for this? I have Nagrakati, Shami, Chahal, Archer as my bowlers. My whole lineup? Yeah, I can share my lineup. I have, today I only have, my lineup right now is Samson, Butler, who aren't playing today, Faf du Plessis, Padikkal, Sharma, Pollard, Pandya, Hardik Pandya, Tawatia, Archer, and Nagrakati. So I'm not as stacked as I was yesterday, but hopefully I can get 200 plus points today, 300 points, keep me in there ahead of Nick. Rabada get the Jordan line yesterday. Yep, Rabada got the Jordan line yesterday. I mean, it's we love it, the Jordan line, man. You give up Jordan numbers, and that's a problem. All right, first ball, and they're gonna go for 2. Yep, good running. Nope, they stop that one. Yeah, don't get a silly run out, guys. That's the one thing that you don't get a silly run out. These silly run outs are killing me. And even when it's against a different team, I mean, it's not necessary. Who do you pick for CSK? And come on. See the shirt? Come on now, CSK. Are you kidding me? I love CSK. You see the hat? points. Yeah, whoa. I got Pandya on my team, so I'll take that 6. But David Warner, come on. Let's see. He jumps. I mean, that's hard because he had to jump. I mean, Faf du Plessis makes that catch, but that was difficult. It wasn't like he was sitting down waiting on it. That's a misfield boundary. Wow. Look at that. Next ball goes for 4. It's like it's an extra lifeline when that happens for batters, but that's all good. David Warner is too short. It's tough for him. I mean, he had to get up there in the air, huh? David gave Butterfingers. That's funny. I like that comment. Is that another boundary? Oh, it's just gonna be a single. Yeah, but I like that with Pandya. You at this point you're looking at the overs. You know you still got Pollard behind you. You're looking at the total. You know you want to be 220s, 230s. So why waste deliveries? You gotta try and now you're almost into the death overs. You're looking to hit big shots, 4s and 6s. 4s and 6s. Wow. What a catch. What a catch. Sandeep. Was that who made that catch? Sandeep got saved there because that looked like that was going to be a boundary. He flew through the air like Superman. Who was that? Oh, that's Pandy. I got him. He's on my fantasy team. I get points for that. What a catch. Bye, Ishan Kashan. They're under 150. They're under 150. Death overs coming up. You guys might be right. They may not break 200. These are their last 2 good hitters. Even if you keep them to 215, 220, you feel good that you can put up a score better than 215. Everybody gets 215 on these grounds. If you don't score at least 230, you can't be comfortable. There's a shot, guys. There's a shot. Fox eats that for breakfast. Faf eats that for breakfast. Yeah, Faf du Plessis is probably the best fielder I've seen, period, in cricket. Oh my gosh. That I've seen play live. I mean, we've seen some great fielding on videos and all-star compilations, but in IPL, and I don't care if it's IPL, CPL, T20, ODI, even Test, Faf is amazing. He is an amazing fielder. Pollard coming in. I know. He's on my team too, though. So I expect him to get some runs, but I just want to be Nick in fantasy. I also want CSK to move up. So this would be good. Can't have Mumbai Indians getting too big of a lead. There we go. The brand name. Rashid Khan going to get a wicket right now. Beautiful ball. Dot to start. Is this Khan's last over? Make it count. There we go. 2 dots. This is just smart batting here. Take a single if it's there. and be smart. Wow. That's it. I got to make a change on my team. Rashid Khan, he's coming on the squad as a permanent bowler. You can literally see that these guys are actively avoiding taking swings against him. Yeah, that catch in real time is out of his world. Let's see if Pollard can stay disciplined. Look at that strike rate, 149. Or is he going to try to actually take on Rashid Khan right now? Nope. Defended. Wide ball. Ooh, he almost got him there. He almost got him there. Man, Rashid Khan is so good. I don't think I've seen Pollard be this cautious with a bowler in all the games I've watched him play. Dot, dot, single, dot, wide, dot. Wow. This is unbelievable. Smart play by Pollard. I get it, Renil. Wow. He gave up 1 run in an over. They wanted no part of him. Have you guys ever seen that where they just complete? And that's smart play. You're right. But have you seen batsmen completely just concede an over to a bowler? That's what these guys did right now. That's insane. Gabe, pick Watson. He will strike like the cock. I can't. It's locked already. You can't change your lineup after the first game. So your lineup is what it is. Rashid Khan spell ends. Yes, they did that to Buvai a lot in Hyperiobat. Did they? Okay. I've never seen. They wanted no parts of him. Wow. And I can't blame them. I didn't want any parts of him either. What an over. What a spell for Rashid Khan. A wicket and 22 runs. Wow. That's out of the stadium. Out of the stadium. Wow. That is out of the stadium. Hyperabad. Whew. It's on the road. Yeah, somebody go get that ball. But now they only got 4 overs to try to put up a big total. So these guys, by completely avoiding Rashid Khan's over, not even trying to score on that, they put themselves in a position where you need crooked numbers every single over. You need 15 or over probably at this point. Hyderabad. See the power, man? Oh, man. They should let you change your lineup for the second game because you don't know who's playing. You know what I mean? But they only let you do it 1 time. All right, let's see what Pollard does here. Just a single. And every single at this point is death. If they're not getting double digits on they will score more than 70. They got 8 right now. They got 8. 16 and 14 in the past 2 matches. That's insane. Rashid gave up 16 and 14 in the last 2 matches. That's impressive. Ooh. Natarajan's also bowled well today. Natarajan has also bowled well. He's been a impressive. Natarajan, wow. Look at this. What a bowling performance here. I mean, he gave up a 6, and then everything else has been singles. Let's see what he does on this last ball. Can he finish strong, guys? Score prediction is 190 for you. Yeah, if they don't get up at least to 215, 220, they lose this game. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. To me, that Rashid Khan over was huge because they didn't score. They scored 1 run. A 1 run over is brutal, but they were being so cautious with him. But I mean, let's see what happens. Last ball. And end of the over. Dot ball. That's the worst thing that could have happened. They got 3 overs. 3 overs. Great Yorker. Really starting to like Natarajan. 190, 208. That was a brilliant Yorker. 210. This has been Pandya, he's an aggressive swinger. I don't think he's as aggressive as Pant. Let me update the score. 159. Who's gonna bowl now? 159 for 4. 159 for 4. And it is the 17th over. They got 21 balls. No, I'm sorry, 18 balls. Three overs. They will get 60 in the last 3. Fasten your belt. All right, let's see if they can do it. Wow. 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 So that means a good start there. Let's see what happens. And that's only going to go for a single. Not bad. Not bad. If Sandeep can stay, in my opinion, away from a crooked number in this over, he'll do his job. Keep it under 12, under 13. Ooh. I thought that was close, but nope. That's another single. That's another single. Ooh. What? Ooh, Sandeep is a decent guy who can perform occasionally. He's performing right now. Next ball. Oh, wow. All right, he's still okay. I mean, he's still okay. 173. He's still okay. Oh, it was so close. Ooh. All right. Just normal things for them. Just a Pollard kind of shot. 2 balls left. Let's see what he does. If he gives up another 6 in the next 2, I mean, he's gonna get in trouble. Single. All right, let's see. So far he's given up 15. 15. Just got to stay away from giving up another 6. Can Faf be loaned by the opposition fielding team? Got him. Challenge it. Challenge it. They're going to review. What do you guys think? No out? You know what SRH isn't doing here in the death overs? No balls, which kill you in the death overs. Just hit him. Is it outside leg? What do you guys think? Pitching outside leg? Outside leg. Green. 2 greens. That's not good. Outside leg. Whew. But even a dot right there kills you. Now, if these guys don't hit, they need in the next 12 balls. If they don't get at least 30 runs, they lose this game. They need 30 runs, if not more. 215, that would only get them up to, let me see, 25 will get them up to 200. They need more than 30. They're not going to put up 210 in this game. Somebody was right earlier. Let's see what happens. 2 overs left. So they got Natarajan. There goes a 6. There goes a 6. So now that's 180. Still, you need at least over the next 2 overs, you need 6 sixes at the very minimum in the last 2 overs. 6 sixes. Yeah, Pollard is an animal. 210 is a good score. Not out here. 220, 230 maybe. 210, that's like not even par for the course, I don't think. Who gets the last over, guys? What do you think? Who's going to get the last over? Great ball. That's only a single. I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity right now. Getting Pollard off strike is very important because it's easier for him to hit a 6. And only 6s can help you really hurt you at this point. So that's what, 181 right now? 19th over? 181, guys, for 4 in the 19th over right now. I mean, 18th over in the books, but I just went ahead and said this is technically the 19th over. Last over, run shouldn't count. Is Nick joining you today? No, he's not going to be joining, guys. Nick's got church commitments and family commitments, so Sundays he's not going to be joining. With us in spirit, though. All right, let's see. And, look at that. 2 balls left in this over. So, and right now, what do they got? 12? 6? 12. Even if it's a 6, I mean, you put so much pressure on you. Let's see what happens. Next ball. Time in America, it's 4:30 in the morning. Warner, great job getting to that ball. 13 runs to 1 ball to go. So even if it goes for a 6, it's only going to put him at 193. Wow. Guys, I'm telling you, 210 now. This has been a great performance by SRH. Oh my gosh. For a dot. What an unbelievable ball there. Natarajan delivered. That is a killer over in the end. In the 19th, they only put up 13 runs. That's killer. Perfect Yorker, exactly. Perfect Yorker. Who gets this last over, guys? Who gets this last over? Score predictions. 187. I mean, 210, I don't think they get to. I don't think they get to 210. They putting in... Are they going with Kyle? He's giving up 43 runs. They can't go to anybody else? Kane Williamson? Anyone else? 13 fours, 12 sixes. Wow. 215, I think. Well, let's see. I mean, if he can stay away from a crooked number, yeah, they're going with Kyle. 6 balls. Great ball. Just a single. First ball just goes for a single. What a performance here by SRH. What a performance by SRH. Is hit my son's team? Yeah, Trey likes them too. 20 runs is easy in the last over. Maybe. Maybe. I haven't seen it. Bye. What a clinic. Straight Yorker. Wow. Kau. Wow. I mean, even now, Hardik puts up 28 runs. I mean, not going to be good enough. If they get to 200, it's a good score. It's a good score. They may lose this game. I will never be as happy as if Mumbai loses this game. I don't care if I'm wrong about this being a chase. Overall, batting first is still the first, in my opinion, is the smartest thing. Set that line for the chase. But this has been a bowling clinic. I tell you, Rashid Khan, his over was the most important. You cannot have an over and get 1 run. And they conceded that over to Rashid Khan. They wanted no parts of him. This is smart bowling. We talked about Murali earlier, saying just execute. Oh, I thought that was going to be a wicket. I thought that was going to be a wicket. I thought that was going to be a wicket because it was like straight up in the air. We don't really see. I have not really seen Krunal play that much because he bats lower in the order, hasn't really bowled. And another boundary. I mean, this guy came right away. He said, I'm not wasting any overs. 10 runs already. How many? 2 balls left. Let's see what happens. 2 balls left. Let's see what happens. Just can't give up any maximums. Can't give up any maximums here. Cannot give up any maximums. And another boundary. Wow. 14 and 3 balls. Wow. 202. Look at his strike rate. 1 more ball. Just don't give up a maximum. And the last thing you want is for this to be a no ball. Yeah, Pollard only faced 1 ball in the last over. That is a good observation, though. When you're playing SRH, you might want to put in left-handers because the left-handers have done damage against SRH. Last ball. Let's see what happens here. Is this out? Jeez. Who said 210? Somebody said the prediction was 210. Came up short by 2. And I mean, that was just bad. Kyle, 64 runs. Why not Kane Williamson there, guys? He had already given up 44 runs. You said 210. I know a few people said 210. Yep, Mumbai finished strong, Renell. Good for you. Good on you, guys. Are we going to change it to the Kaul line? 69? Woo! Whew. Never ball spinners in the last over. Remember this rule. Kane would have been smacked by Hardick and Pollard. I mean, you might be right. You might be right, guys. But, I mean, honestly, he got a wicket. I guess it could have been worse. He could have given up, instead of that wicket, it could have been another 6. But, man, yeah, Kaul's the top of the Jordan Academy. He's at the top of the class. Oh, man. Kane would have gone for 36. Oh, which is again the concern with SRH, right? That's why I said that they were unbalanced. They got great hitters. Their bowlers are shaky, and obviously it hurt them because they lost uh who was it that they lost the first game? Their other bowler. Who is who's the bowler that they're replacing, guys? Help me out here. SRH. No, they lost them in their first game. Who is Mitchell Marsh, right? So I mean, you need a guy that's going to get you wickets, and if you can't really trust Williamson to get you those wickets, I think you got enough hitting without Williamson. Maybe you do bring in Holder, because Holder can get wickets, man. Holder can get wickets. We've seen that. I've seen this guy get multiple fifers in test, not even in T20, in test. So maybe that's the change SRH needs to make. I mean, you're going to be deep already with Burstow. I mean, you got Pandy. You have David Warner. I mean, do you really need Kane Williamson is the question. West Indies have fallen as a team. Hey, easy there. Calm down with my West Indies. 208 is still a good score. Gabe, hold on. Holder has already touched 64 in IPL before. Did he touch 69? Yes, Kane is needed. Middle order is not reliable. All right. Holder is hit worse than this. You know what? Nick and I went to go see this movie, Boggy 3, at the theater, man. And it's straight like action movie cheese. But I got to say, there were some cool shots in that scene, in that movie. It's pretty good. I mean, it's even like the Mission Impossible movies, man. Some of those things have just become so unbelievable. But it doesn't matter, man. The action scenes are great. And they're just fun to watch. You know what I mean? And it's like, I was like, yo, this dude is super ripped. You got 115 points? Who did you have? I'm even scared to check what my points are, because my guys did not hit well today. Let's see what I got. So far today, not updating my points. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not updating my points, guys. Oh well. I'm gonna get a beverage. I'll be right back. Oh, yes, I suck today. I have only 109 points, so I'm doing worse than you. 109 points is not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. I probably fell in the standings a little bit. Yep, I was at 81. Now I'm at 83. What's Nick at? I want to see where Nick is at. Yes, guys, it's that competitive. 228 in CFA Nation. All right, let's see. We view the leaderboard. Renell holding strong in first. Actually, no. Canvas Falcons overtook her by 2 points. And that's our first place winner. Renell still up there in second, only trailing by 2 points. Looking to get that Vegas swag package. And Nick is at 86, so he's behind me by 3. Nick got 76 points. Who does he have? He has Pandy. He had Sharma as his vice captain. He put in Argawal later on as his captain. Chahar and Bumrah. Oh, and he had Pandy as well. So he went 1, 2. He's got 5 dudes going too. So after this game, we will both, no, he'll have Argawal and Pandy, and I'll have Duplessis and Pandy. No. Plus Pandy's paying right now, right? SRH. So basically, after this game, it's going to be Argawal versus Duplessis, who has more points. So I got to make sure that I get a good enough lead on him here. You're 24, good vibes, nice. Great, G11. 11, do you make money from it? What do you mean? For our competition on here, if you finish in the top three, we got Vegas swag packages going to be going out to our top 3 winners. Gear from here out in Vegas, Las Vegas Raiders stuff, boring review stuff. You know what I mean? For our 3 winners, I don't know if Dream 11. I think if you play their competition, I think you have to finish, and I don't know what it is. But have you seen how many people are in those competitions? You got thousands of people playing there, man. Thousands. It's Panday, not Pandy. Panday, got it, Panday. Like, for example, I'm looking at another one. Globally, I am 91,000 out of, wow, well, that's not that bad. 4,076,835 teams. Oh, man. Okay. Have you eaten? No, I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't like eating too early in the morning. Probably I'll get something to eat around 7, right before the next game starts. I'll probably take a break at that point. Okay, today is Chris Jordan's birthday. Is it really? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Chris Jordan. Chris Jordan, man, look at how Boomerang comes over with his action, like his arm action. It's so deceptive. It's so deceptive. All right. Can SRH do it? Oh, please, SRH, do it. Oh, was that a baseball glove I just saw there in the background? Maybe Mumbai Indians are also taking up fielding tips. That was a baseball glove. Did you see cricket attack? I did, but I checked just like everything else. Our Amazon, because it's Amazon here in America, we don't get stuff internationally, so it's sold out here or it's not available here. So we're gonna have to order cards online from what do you call it? eBay. That's the only way we were able to get these, man. It's Punt's birthday too. Okay, Happy birthday, Punt. Yeah, somebody said that. Yes, they use gloves. That is easy. It is indeed. They use gloves for practice. No coach uses baseball gloves as it is easy. Yeah. No. I was just tongue in cheek talking about how they're so similar as far as fielding goes, taking angles. Like a lot of times when guys misplay a ball, especially a ground ball, it's just a bad route to the ball, a bad angle. And we've talked about how Australia and a few other teams have brought in American baseball players or coaches to help with the fielding. And yeah, there's a lot to be learned. I tell you what, one of the things that even with the bowling, oh, I love this movie. This movie was amazing. Super 30. That movie was absolutely amazing. Back in the stream. Oh, let me update the score. So they're chasing 208. Here's Johnny Burstow. Watch me not play Burstow today. I did not play him. I was so upset. I think the last 2 times he's been dismissed easily, and I had a feeling he was going to go off today. But you just can't put a guy like that inconsistent in your lineup. You know what I mean? Although I replaced him with, surprise, surprise, Rohit Sharma, and he was out on 6. Whatever. So SRH 040 overs chasing 208. 208 might be the second lowest total I've seen on this ground. I do believe there was only one game so far that was under 200, right, guys? I mean, I can go back and check, but watched a lot of games in a short span of time. Do I watch The Mentalist? I do not. Rohit plays big after every 2 matches. I'll remember that. SRH should chase or go back home. I mean, this is set up for a chase. They should. This is an achievable chase, man. If SRH is gonna chase, you can't have Bairstow just like last time go out on, what was it, 3 balls, no runs. That's just dumb. And like you guys said, you need Kane Williamson because that middle order is shaky. After you get down past Williamson, right? Let me see. I always forget their lineup. They've got maybe 1 or 2 other legitimate bats, and that's it, man. All right, Trent Bolt. They're going to start with Trent Bolt. See, I thought that they would have gone with Boomer to open up, right? It should be Chase. Mumbai has pretty good bowling attack. Oh, yeah, they got, I'm not saying they don't. They got Pandey. That's who else they have. I always forget Pandey. He's on my team, of course. How do I forget that? But after that, they're kind of shaky, right? That middle order. Any SRK moves, I believe SRK had the same lineup. I can check cricket info, but I don't think their lineup was changed. Let me see. SRH. I'll tell you right now. And that goes for a single. Yep, that goes for a single. So good start. SRH has a good lineup. All right. Let's get into the action here, people. I'll be updating after every over. SRH, let's go. Oh, he was talking about the actor SRK. My bad. The actor SRK. You know what? We're trying to watch that film, Dot Ball. We're trying to watch that film. My name is Khan. You know, SRK, he's the owner, or one of the owners, I should say, of My Coquetta Night Riders. So I like to do. Let's go, Barstow. Let's see what you do. I knew he was going to have a big game. Of course he's going to have a big game when I don't play him. Yeah, Barstow does like that ball out there, doesn't he? I mean, I honestly if he has a big game again, it works out in my favor because MI loses and they don't have as big a gap on CSK. So first, I'm gonna think about it as far as it goes against my plan. I mean, it goes with my plan of hopefully getting CSK into the playoffs. So I'll take a big game here from Berstow. He's just too inconsistent. And I was so pissed after he got me out on a duck last game, so I dropped him. I'd rather you give me consistent 30, 40, 50 than give me 100 one game and then give me a duck and then give me 2 or 5. All right. 8 after the first over. Okay, you have to check out the article that comes out on West Indies. West Indies. Send it to me, Renil. Or send me the link on Twitter. I'll definitely read it. So 8 on that first over. All right. All right. I appreciate that. RCB is winning and CSK is losing. You and Nick are obviously on the same page. Nick planted his flag on it, man. He's like, RCB is going to win it all this year. I'm like, bro, RCB's never won. They choke every year, but they look like they have one of the best teams this year. All right, we got James Pattinson in now. Morgan for captain. You know what, man? Is there anything else that KKR could do at this point after that performance? Every wrong decision he made. I mean, if I see one more game where Narayan is the opener, I'm gonna lose it. Ooh, almost got Bairstow again. Almost got Bairstow again. Never underestimate choking capabilities of RCB. Gill for captain. I love Shipman Gill. Karthik should drop himself. Karthik has absolutely killed his team. He has this year. And just that last game, so many bad decisions. It was brutal. Ooh. Great fielding effort there by Trent Bolt. Held that to what? 2 runs? Held that to 2 runs. Gill had to step up his game and strike rate. Cummings can bat, but not before Tripathi. Absolutely. Bairstow, this is one of those games. So what I'll do is I won't play Bairstow for a few more games, and then I'll put him in there because the next game he'll play like trash. This guy is so inconsistent. Take the wicket of Bairstow. He has games where he looks horrible, and then he gets out on 3 balls, and then he has games where I'm telling you can't get the guy out. Yep, that was a bad ball by Pattinson. Bairstow 100 today. Yep, I'll call it here first. 100 today. He wants to break my heart since I dropped him off my fantasy team. Who agrees that the Royals should drop Udapa? They're going to drop somebody. And actually, I think it's going to be... It's probably going to be Curran, right? Because you got Stokes coming in shortly. You got to play Stokes. Ooh. Yeah, SRH is looking good. I mean... You know? Let's see what happens. SRH has a chance to win this. If Bairstow plays like Bairstow can play, man, Bairstow's gonna... You know, as long as Bairstow's in there, they have a chance because he can give you 100. It's tough for Warner to give you that big of a number. He could give you half century, 60, 70. Bairstow can easily put up 100. It just depends on the day, man. $20 for no loss, so that's 2. You know, for our 3 wickets today, and you know, hopefully I can get one in for you guys. I might just do a combination of both games. But for this game right now, I'm gonna say the biggest over was that, what was it, the 15th over or 16th over? 16th over, where Mumbai Indians basically conceded an over to Rashid Khan and only got 1 run off of it. They didn't want any parts of it. A 1-run over is unheard of. Unheard of in the death overs, and they just didn't want any part of them. That was amazing. Krunal was huge. If they win, it's because Krunal. I mean, that's how you come in at the end and understand what your job is to do. Strike rate was great. But the bowling in the death overs today, I got to say, was not bad with the exception of that last over by a cow. All right, let's see. I always forget. Great ball. He missed that. Here goes Cornell. Let's see how he does. Can we change for the second game? I don't think so. Let me know if you can, Renil, but I don't think you can. I tried yesterday and it was already changing for the second game, which is dumb because you don't know the lineup for the first game. What if a guy's out injured? What do you guys? Captain can be changed. No, the captain can be changed at any time. But once you can change your captain, but you can't change players. Obviously, you can't change the captain once the game is played, right? How was Kohli yesterday? Kohli was amazing. That was an unbelievable performance. Unbelievable performance. It's a slow track. I thought that was going for 4 for sure, but Pattinson got to it 30 minutes before break. Ooh. Hope of the momentum on the over rate. All right, let's see. Gone. I'm telling you, Bairstow has these games, man, where he hits everything. He hits everything. And then he has games where he looks absolutely horrible. It's feast or famine with this guy. Did you watch Bravo's CSK anthem? Did I watch the Bravo CSK anthem? Nope, didn't do it. We didn't get to it yesterday. I'll probably do that during the CSK game. Yes, you can change captains for the second game. So you can change your captain. Interesting. Okay. You just can't add players. I thought Natarajan bowled brilliantly, even better than Rashid for me, Gabe. Yeah, Natarajan bowled really, really good. I mean, in the death overs, his over and Rashid's over, if they win, is because of that. Natarajan, I think he gave up 6 runs in that one over, or four, got a wicket. And obviously, we know Rashid Khan got 1 run in an over. That's insane to me. Click on my team, but it's not showing. Yep, 8 runs is good for Cornell, even after 6. Yeah, 30 after 3. And I mean, here's the thing. They got the run rate of, they need to be a little over 10. The run rate is right at 10. You know, they're going to have a couple big cricket innings. But then if you lose a couple wickets and you have some small innings, but right now they're at they're on pace, I should say. But and that's what they're just saying right now in the dugout view. They're on par. So the score is 30 for 3. 30 for 0, sorry, in the third over. So they are keeping right in line with the run rate. This is going to be an interesting game. Interesting chase. Ooh, almost a mistake there. Almost a mistake there, guys. If we get top 3 out cheaply, the game is over. They're par for the target. Yep. Ken Williamson there. Looks like he's padded up. He may be coming in at 3. Challenge that. Ooh. That looked like a nick. What do you guys think? Was that off the pad or off the bat? That looks off the bat, doesn't it? Wow. Doesn't matter. They didn't challenge it. Single. No, it was off the thigh pad. Ooh. It hit the thigh pad. Okay, good over. I mean, good no decision there. So dot single. Pattinson has a really good over going. And but Pattinson actually, there was one ball that was mishandled by is it Ishan Khan that's the wicket keeper? And that went for 4. So he's actually bowled better than that line suggests. Good ball as well. That's only a single. Jimmy Pattinson. Oh, daddy. This is crazy, man. This is insane. 32 for 0. 32 for 0. They came in at 30 for 0. Let's see what Jimmy Pattinson does with this last over right here. With this last ball of the over, I should say. That's a catch. That's got to be a catch. How can nobody get to that ball? Wow. Warner's playing horribly today, guys. That should have been an out. Gabe, why does Nick think it's so easy to play in the heat and humidity in this? And the players are just whining about it and making excuses. I don't think he realized, and we also had that conversation, Jihan. Thank you for the super chat. I don't think he realized that, and like as he said, why aren't other players complaining about it? Well, because other players aren't there out as long. It's when you've been out there the longest that it's difficult. So, for instance, if you're batting the whole game, you're an opener, or you've had a really, really good game, so you obviously you're going to be tired towards the end, like Padicle, right? Padicle was out there for a very, very long time. He's the opening batsman, in MS Dhoni's case the other night. MS Dhoni first was the wicket keeper, right? So he's that takes a lot out of you as a wicket keeper, and then you're batting, and he's batting for a long time. So that just takes a lot out of you. That's why, especially in this heat, and it almost makes sense to make the other team field first. Especially you got a wicket keeper who's behind the wickets. He's crouching down, having to make athletic plays. You're running down balls. Gone. Johnny Bairstow always does the same thing, this guy. I'm glad I didn't take him. Even though actually he would have got me more points than he would have got me. Oh, Hardik Pandya took him, so I get points for that catch. No, that wasn't Pandya, was it? Doesn't matter. Anyways, gone. Hardick, what a catch. So it was Hardick. Okay. And I mean, but that's what I was explaining to Nick. And I mean, after that, it made sense. And then he said, well, that's probably why. And he brought up the point. You see teams like almost in the chase run out of energy. Yeah, because they had a field the first time in this heat. So it's a big difference, man. It's a big difference. Yeah, he lost it in the sun for a second there. But thank you for the super chat, Jihan. I had to explain it to him. I often wonder, somebody mentioned something about ask Dean Jones about it. Guys, that was so insane. I cannot believe, I know it's a legendary story, but you don't understand. You can die of dehydration. When I was boxing, one of my stablemates, okay, he actually was a little bit my senior. We were in the same place actually in Pleasantville, New Jersey. I was one of his sparring partners, I should say. And I was an amateur. He was a pro, but they bring people to spar. And his name was Lavander Johnson. He fought at the MGM, had a brutal fight, and after the fight, he ended up going to the hospital and he passed away. And one of the primary reasons, brain damage and stuff, but it's because you're dehydrated. Guys, dehydration will destroy you. I can't believe they kept them out there. Dean Jones was, and he went to the hospital. He was there for 3 days after that. There's something as an athlete you never take for granted. I don't take it for granted. And with sons that are both athletes, one in college, one in high school, I never hope for a player to get injured. Yeah, Pandy's on my team. I hope he has a big game. I like Pandy. I think he's one of their most important batsmen because he doesn't get himself out. He doesn't get dismissed easily. You know what I mean? He's not going to put up 100, or he hasn't, like Bairstow, but he'll be there and he'll be consistent. He'll give you 40, 50, and he'll survive. Natarajan has bowled 20 Yorkers, top of the list, second and 7 Curran brothers. Tell this to Nick. Ooh, I like that. What does it say? AB de Villiers was so dehydrated in the MI match that he couldn't collect his man of the match award. Was that this year? Panday, not Panday. Not Pandy. Panday. My apologies. Was that this year? AB de Villiers could not collect his man of the match award? Yeah, dehydration, man. That'll take it out of you. When we play in here in America, this year, okay, thanks for that, man. I'll definitely let Nick know that it's not only been Dhoni, it's been several players. When we play in Texas, right, baseball, between innings, the kids have to put water on their shoes because their feet are burning. You know what I mean? Because they got the cleats, those rubber cleats on, and that heat. We never wear black cleats out there because that'll just destroy your feet. You got to have white cleats out there, and which normally they don't do in baseball until between innings. But the umpires allow you as a coach and a player, because it's youth sports, obviously high school, at any time in the field to ask for a drink break. You know what I mean? Like obviously it can't be in the middle of in baseball, it can't be in the middle of a at bat, but in between at bats, all they have to do is signal and we'll take them out water. Because sometimes these kids are playing baseball in 120 degree weather. You know what I mean? 118 degree weather. It's brutal. Brutal. The Curran brothers or the Pandey brothers. Oh, you know how we feel about the Curran brothers right now. Nick's not happy with his Curran. I'm not happy with my Curran. I know they're good. They're good guys, and they're talented. But again, that no ball led to 22 runs. That was the game right there. that is just unexcusable. And you know, Curran has done that 2 times already from Mumbai Indians this year. Twice. It's brutal, man. You can't do that. You're giving them extra. Every time a no ball happens, like I said, 90% of the time, 90% of the time, they go for sixes, man. It just drives me crazy. You can't do it. So yeah, for right now, I would say the thing is, I think Hardik is better than both of the Currans, but I have not seen a lot out of Krunal Pandya, if that makes sense. Here comes Boomerang. There we go. Was that another no ball? Ooh. Warner turning it on. Warner turning it on. Oof. Boomerang, give me a wicket. his angle is so tough. I mean, that run rate has come below, but I mean, right now they're in the 6th over. They got 50 runs. They're not too far behind, so to speak. Gabe, if Dona and Avery DeVilliers is struggling, then it's something really serious. That's I don't agree with Nick on that point. Oh yeah, agreed, and I explained that to him. And I don't think he realized how many players had struggled with the heat. He hasn't watched all the games, and he didn't see Padicle. You know, he thought it's only been a few. Probably it's like no, it's multiple players, man. Warner 100 today. Hopefully not. He's not on my team. Pandy 100. I'll take Pandy 100. Some cricketers drink pickle juice to get rid of cramps. Well, I saw them do something yesterday that we do here with our kids for cramps, eating bananas. Supposedly it helps. I thought Padicle would die. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. Now, I'm not sure. And to Nick's point, he was just trying to say that there were some balls there that when we've seen Dhoni play in the past, normally those go for sixes, right? But he couldn't muscle a couple of the balls off. But I explained, that's also being tired. Oh, wow. Ooh. There we go, Panday. There we go, Panday. Give me that 4. Panday can score as much as you want. I'll take 100. Panday used to play for RCB and KKR. Why wouldn't they retain him? I guess you can only retain so many players, right? So 56 for 1 after the power play. Thank you, Jihan, for the super chat. It says, Ashish, test in Sydney 2018, day 4 reached 45 Celsius. That's 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And Joe Root had to go to the hospital afterwards. Dean Jones called for a heat policy after this. Why isn't there a heat policy? Why isn't there a heat policy? That's a great question. Great comment, too. I mean, players are players, right? They're going to stay out there basically until you pull them off the field. They'll die first before you take them off that field. Again, Dean Jones, you saw what happened there. Why doesn't the league protect them from themselves? You know what I mean? That is a great comment. And Dean Jones would know. R.I.P. Dean Jones. R.I.P. Dean Jones. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. But 113. My gosh. There's a vinegar pickle you can take for the cramps, but it's horrendous. Oh, my man, Marshall Mathers. Marshall Mathers has played before. You know what? I never thought about vinegar pill. I never heard about pickles either. But yeah, bananas for cramps. We give the kids these little shots. They sell them at GMC. Basically, it's just electrolytes. It's like, condensed electrolytes. It's nasty too. But yeah, man, you want to keep your athletes healthy. Dean Jones was so entertaining in the dugout. Ooh. Crunal bowling well. Crunal bowling well today. No, Crunal, don't get Pandy out. Yeah, Crunal is having the game of his life. They even mentioned that right now on the on the on the dugout view. Like, he's having the game of his life. I mean, he came in, what did he score? 14, 15 runs on 3 balls? Bowling so far through 2 overs, or I mean, almost 2 overs. He's only given up 10 runs. He's playing really well today. Last ball. What can he do here? Pickle juice for cramps. $20 runs in 4 balls. What an over. 3 runs. 3 runs for Crunal, that over. He's having, I mean, this is an impressive. I was just talking about we haven't seen a lot out of Crunal. Well, we just saw him put up 20 in 4 balls, and in 2 overs, he's only given up, how many runs was that? 10 and, so was it 10, 12 total? 3 and 1 over. That's the second most impressive over. Arguably the first, if you really think about it, because Rashid Khan, even though he had an over where he only gave up 1 run, they conceded that over. They blocked everything. They did not want to swing. And we're talking about Pandya, Hardik Pandya, and Pollard. That one, they were trying to score it off of him, and they couldn't do it. And speaking of Pollard, here comes Pollard. And this was something that really surprised me. I didn't realize Pollard could bowl. I didn't realize he can bowl until I started watching in the IPL. He sneaky can bowl. Wow, after 7 overs, look at that. Both teams were at 59 for 1 and 59 for 2. And that goes for a single. So 59 after 7 overs. That's so interesting. He took 4 wickets in CPL final. Yeah, he played really well. He was the man of the match, the man of the tournament. He owned the CPL this year. I fell in love with him there as a player. Ooh. Ooh. So far, two singles. So far, two singles. Pandy is looking really good. That's an out. Wow. Hardick, how do you do that? Ah, did he lose it in the sun? That's an out. You gotta get that. I'll take it because I got Pandia. That Pandia. Wow. Shh. What's up, Arab? What's going on? Good to see you, kid. Why am I tensed? Because I have Pollard, man. I need the fantasy points too. But technically, I also have Pandia, so it works out at both. I just hate seeing bad fielding, guys. I'm telling you. What's up, Dr. Bye? Minitium, yeah, he lost it in the sun. But I mean, his hands were right there. He overran it. Ooh. And that's bad. There's a wide. I mean, think about this. Until that misjudge, Pollard had gotten two singles. That would have been two singles in a wicket. That completely changed everything there. SRH. Ooh. Yep. Mumbai might lose. Mumbai might lose. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh. Another single. Pollard is bowling really well. And I mean, that four, that's why a lot of times I don't understand yet why there's not a in the IPL and even the CPL and cricket basically. When there's a clear misfield, when there's a clear misfield, why does that count still against the bowler? That doesn't make sense to me. Ooh. Let's see what he does here. And another single. Ooh. You can't clearly define a misfield because it punishes bad fielding. Yeah, bad fielding should be punished. That's my point. Bad fielding should be punished. You know, you guys asked me how Trey did in the last baseball tournament. He had 1,000 fielding percentage. That means every ball that got hit his way, he made a play on, and it was clean. And I mean, if Trey makes an error, and he's a pitcher too, that shouldn't count against the pitcher. And on the same token, if Trey's pitching and somebody makes an error behind him, it shouldn't count on him. It should be an out. Rohit should bring back Bolt. Interesting. They dropped each other. It's even. You know what? Pollard did have a drop earlier today, huh? About time Nick's team gets some drops. I love it. T20 World Cup coming up. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I'll be looking out for that schedule. Curran took the hat trick last year. Interesting. So 70 for 1 from 8. Could you imagine how much better of an over that would have been without that missed field? But ooh, Pandya. I love this kid. I love this kid. I know Pollard's on your Team 11. Sorry. Pandy is your captain. Pandy is your captain. Panday is your captain today. Oh man, I should have chose better. Mm. Tip catch is a thing in baseball. An edge. Oh yeah, it's a foul tip. So if a batsman hits the ball and he fouls it and the catcher catches it, it's a foul tip. They're out. David Warner, 18 for 18 at the moment. But ooh, wait a minute. He just got a hold of one. I was just about to say he's at exactly 100 strike rate, but there we go. Went above 100. Boom. Great shot there. Whew. Chahar got lit up. Oh, yeah. He's getting lit up like a Christmas tree. This is Chahar's first over. But you know what? You got to throw him out there now, right? Because you don't want to wait till the death overs to put him up there. You know, you don't want to put a leg spinner in a. I mean, this grounds is horrible for leg spinner, but ooh, Chahar will take revenge. They should bowl Hardick. Probably. I mean, they're literally at will. At will. He said, was that wide? Of course it was wide. I'm a KKR fan, so I like Panday. Ooh. That was a huge over, guys. Huge over because they had fallen right behind. I mean, the run rate is still at 9.56. Here's a strategic timeout. Hardick has back surgery. He won't bowl. Didn't Hardick bowl the other day? I thought Hardick bowled the other day. SRH wins this game. Good. Have SRH take this game. Mumbai goes to 2-3. You know, that points table, man. Got the ice packs on the back of the neck. Obviously, they're battling that heat. And I mean, yeah, remember we talked about the middle order for the Sunrisers, but don't forget Garg and Abhishek the other day put up some huge runs. Huge. the youngsters, man. They're youngsters, but they prove they can do it. So I actually have a little bit more faith in their middle order. So through 9 overs is 86 for one. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, yeah, he broke the last over, right? I mean, not the last over, the last game. SRH wins and CSK loses. Minatium, what are you doing to me? Absolutely not. Not a good idea in this small stadium. Warner's tired. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the cricket view right now. They're talking about it. NBA Finals prediction tomorrow. Oh man, I hate to say sweep, but what's up, Mora? Jay Moran, what's going on? If they get to 130, 50 overs without losing wickets, the game's in the bag. Okay, I think they can. I think they can, Roger. We'll see what happens. Good call there, Roger. I don't know, man. Panday has played well this season. You know, Suresh Iyer actually had not played well this season. He was okay. And then yesterday he had a huge game. So we'll see. Muran. I mean, Maroon. Got it. Need this wicket. Let's see what happens. And another shot. Another shot. Outside off base is a bad place to bowl at Warner. Well, he may be tired, but he's not playing tired right now. Let's go, David Warner. Lead your team to a victory. Mm. Don't give him space to hit. Yep. Cramp him. That's exactly what they're saying right now. How's the fantasy team going, mate? PJ, not too good today. I think the first I had only put up 109 points. So Panday's playing for me right now. I got a catch from Hardick and Pollard bowled for me. So I probably gained a few more points, but it's not too impressive so far today. Yeah, CSK needs 7 out of 10 games remaining to qualify. So, and I mean, they can go on that, right? CSK probably losing today. You better apologize. What are you talking about? Stop it. Tired. He scored triple, test triple. This is nothing. No, not tired because of that, just because of the heat. They were putting an ice bag on his neck. So it looked like he was getting some heat treatment, Tim. We've had a lot of players struggling with the heat. Pattinson should bowl around the wicket. Wide ball. Wide ball. SRH has more runs than Panday and has played one less match. What are you talking about, game? All right, well, you know what? Maybe it's been that Sarayas is more consistent. Because yesterday was the first time I can remember him having a huge game. Maybe Sarayas has been more consistent. I mean, I said it the other day. I do not envy the the people on the Indian selection committee. There's so much talent. Who do you leave? Who do you leave? Who do you keep in? I mean, it's tough. Gabe meant serious liar, not serious ire. What is it, Gabe? Second time today you had highlighted my comment but did not talk about it. I thought I did. I highlighted it. Sorry about that. Put it up there again. Swap uh swap nil. My bad. I thought I actually clicked on it and spoke about it. Sometimes I get distracted, man. I got the ADD. I'm telling you. 94. So 4-1-0. You need a 6. Come on. You need a 6 here, David Warner. A boundary. Take a big shot. They're a bunch of lobbyists. I mean, it would just be a tough job, though. Who are they gonna take? You know what I mean? That's just tough. Oh my gosh. That hurt. Why couldn't it be Warner? Oh, I mean, at least I got the catch from Pollard. But man, why couldn't it have been? There's still Williamson. Pandey always gets out after a good start. Well, that didn't help his case, huh? Against Serious Ire. Sirius Ire. Sometimes the fittest player tire more because they push themselves harder. That makes sense. All the running between the wickets. CSK can do it. If there's one captain who can turn the tides, it's Dhoni. I mean, I just want to see some changes today when CSK. I am so looking forward to the CSK game. You know, last night the wife went out with her mom and cousin and sister. They wanted to have a ladies' night, and probably like 7 o'clock or something like that. So I was in bed by like 9, man, 9 o'clock, because I knew I was gonna wake up early to watch these. I had nothing to do, fed my kids, and I was like chilling. I was chilling, but I need to see CSK make a change today. Warner greater than Pandey. Oh, I mean, come on. Warner's is he's a captain of the team. I don't think I've seen actually Warner have maybe one bad game, but you know, the guy's class, man. The guy's class. Look at that score by the Cock. Can you imagine if the Cock hadn't put up that 67 on 39 balls? Whew. Warner now at 33. Pandey at 30. Again, Bairstow 25. He's so inconsistent. Wow. Did you guys see the play by Pollard? For a big man, he stopped that from being a boundary. Wow. Ooh. He's got the greatest hands. He's got some of the greatest hands. You know, it's so hard for me to root against Mumbai too, because I love Pollard, but it's Nick's team. You know what I mean? But man, I just love watching Pollard play. All right, Kane Williamson, let's go. I mean, Krunal has bowled well, but I would attack him. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bye. There we go. Be a Captain Warner. There we go. Pollard, Singh Sam slapped the ball. He did indeed. He did indeed. Woo. I was going to say, you got to attack Kunal because you cannot wait for Bumrah and some of these other guys. He's a part-time bowler. There we go. Is that a 4 or 6? 4. But that quickly got him up to 102. Quickly got them up to 102. Again, we're in the 10th over now. This is a huge over for them. They needed a huge over, and they needed it early. Ooh. 11th over right now. We're in the 11th over right now. Is Williamson going to earn his spot on this team? He hasn't done much since he got here. Obviously, we were calling for him. Both Nick and I said, why did the Sunrisers have him? He's not going to play. He's in right now. Let him earn his stripes. So let's see what Williamson's going to do. Little single there. That was a great ball by Cornell. And Williamson got 45 or 50 in his first match. Oh, so the second match where he only got like 10 or 11, right? Wow, another good ball by Krunal. Another good ball. That could have been such a bad over. It ended up totally being, what, 15? 15. Still not a crooked number. And when I say crooked number, guys, is when you get those big overs. You're talking about 3 6s in an over. You get 18 runs. You get 20 runs. Those overs just kill you. Almost scored 300 in Australia. Williamson was run out last match. Yeah, so was Faf du Plessis. And that's another thing. I hate when you're run out because your partner that wasn't Faf du Plessis. If you go back to that last game by CSK, that was the partners. I forget who it was that got him out. I was so upset about that. They need 109 overs. Yes, I think we need to drop Murali Vijay as opener of CSK. Was it Vijay that got Faf out? I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, don't forget your charger and don't forget to do the other section. Oh, yeah, no worries. Thanks, Renell. For sure. I appreciate it. Read the whole message about what? Which whole message? Shuman, did you have another one before that one? How do I show the whole message? 300 in Australia when he had his rules up. Oh, fasting. Is it Ruza or Raza? Fasting. Ooh. I have a couple of fasting is tough. It's not something I've ever practiced in my life. I have a couple of friends and family members who practice fasting, and I take my hat off to them. Raza, fasting during Ramadan, right? Seven p.m. time. Okay. He didn't even drink water. Wow. Yeah, you can't even drink water technically, right? When you're fasting. That's impressive. Yes, Gabe. First match was 1 second one. He got run out of 9. Got it. Yeah, Muslims. Right. I know. Like I mentioned, I have a couple family members practicing and friends. I just myself, I've never done it. Boomerang. Man, Boomerang's arm looks like it's gonna break. His action is so wild. Warner looking for that half century. Looking for that half century. And ooh, wide. 97 from 51. I mean, it's super attainable, man. Oof. So they need 96 off of 50 balls. I mean, ooh, looks easy for SRH. I mean, it's attainable, right? 2 runs. You can average 2 runs a ball, and you're there. So that means you can sacrifice a couple singles. Obviously, a dot ball doesn't automatically kill you. It looks very gettable. I agree. Last ball here for Warner. Can he get to his half century? Warner with the half century. Warner with the half century. Very nice. Very nice. Nicely done. Wish I would have had him on my team. It's very difficult. That's 12 runs and over. Rip your internet. What's going on with your internet? Swap Nil? What's going on with your internet, brother? Yes. 50 for Warner. Congratulations, Warner. So who is going to bowl now? So the required run rate, look at that, it's climbed all the way up to 1175. Yes, I'm saying 41. All right, let me change the score. 115 for 2. 115 for 2. And we are now in the we've through 12th over, so Wi-Fi gone now. Clock last ball at 146 miles an hour. 146 kilometers an hour. Yorker that quick? Yeah, that's nasty. Nah, Almighty Nick will not be joining us on Sundays. He might stop in the chat, but he's got family commitments and religious commitments. So, yeah, he will not be joining us. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Next ball, David Warner. Oh, no, it's Ken Williamson at strike. Wow. Wow. Kiwi to Kiwi. I like that. Kiwi to Kiwi. Finally a wicket. Oh, Williamson. Well, it's up to the kids now. It's up to the kids now. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking there. I mean, you let that ball go or you crush it, but you just don't edge it right behind you. That was a poor shot. Bolt got his own captain. He's not going to be pleased with that. Should send in Rashid Khan now. You think you put in Rashid Khan now to bat? Yeah, no, go with the kids, man. You need to score. I know you want to protect them to get to the last super overs, but you also don't want to lose too many wickets before that super over. Not super over. I always say that. The death overs. Garg, yeah, get him in there. He had a great game last game. Yeah, Rashid Khan wastes time. Who will win? I mean, I still like the Sunrisers, guys. They need to get what? 90 runs. 90 runs basically. Or I can't even. Yeah, roughly 90 runs, and they got 48 balls. I mean, yeah, the ball was slow in his mind. He couldn't decide. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I will say, and right now, just listening to the dugout feed, and Brett Lee talking. Maybe that's how you attack hitters here in SRH with the slow ball, right? Slow ball bouncers. Pace just doesn't seem to work. Depending what time, Renell. Depending what time. I think Warner says if Warner stays to the 19th over, they have a chance. Is anybody going to be watching the T20 and Test matches in New Zealand, West Indies? You know I'm watching my West Indies, girl. Hopefully it's in our time slot, not during school. I don't even care about time on the weekends. It's the school schedule that kills me. How do you listen to the dugout? You have to, on the app, go down to settings and then go down to audio, hit the language, and underneath English, that's when you can go to dugout view. And again, I'm just learning so much. I'm just learning so much from this. And I mean, one of the things I'm learning is, again, boom, look at that. What a shot. What a shot. Is that here in SRH, you don't want to have pace because they can easily take it out on you. So the slower ball might be a better option. And obviously, spinners have had a little bit of success here, but you definitely want to play a spinner in the death overs. Gabe's my middle name. Osrit's my first name. Osrit Lara. I should become a professional cricket watcher. There, and Mumbai's missing Malinga. Oh yes, everybody's missing somebody. Trust me. Ooh, Pollard back into bowl. Interesting. Interesting. Am I scared to watch the next match? Absolutely not. Ooh. Ooh. So they got what? What a great fielding. Brothers toss it to each other. Nice. Warner is super fast. Whew. Dugout saying big over alert. Is it true? So far, no. So far, no. I hope they get. Let's see. It's either going to be a wicket, they're saying, this over, or big score, because SRH, they're saying, is going to get aggressive here. I don't think they need to. They're still okay with the run rate. You don't need a big score yet. Big over is 15 runs. It's pocket-sized dynamite. Ooh. He's trying to attack, though. Yep. Gabe, do you have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram account? What's your name and ID? I don't have a personal Twitter or Facebook. Our Twitter account is Boring Reviews for this channel. But yeah, I don't have a Twitter or Instagram account. I could never figure out Instagram, honestly. Get Warner out, please. No, Warner needs to stay. This is Warner needs to be a captain. They need more than a half century today. Wendy's bowling. Yep, the Wendy's bowling leaves a little to be desired right now, especially in the test. I mean, I love Shannon Gabriel, but he gets injured often. And, there's just you got some good bowlers, but Holder can bowl, and obviously you've got a few other guys. I mean, Narayan's not on the test team. I mean, I think they only have one spinner actually, right? Cottrell. We'll see. Yeah, he needs a century. He needs a century. Yeah, the batting. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Next test. Next test team, I expect both Campbell to be dropped and Hope to be dropped. That's a catch, right? Woo! Gar got lucky there. Who's hurt? Swap Nils out of control. It says he would have spammed me to death. If Gabe had a personal Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram account, then Campbell would have spammed him in his DMs. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. He would have let me have it, huh? 36 balls, 79 runs. It's still doable. It's still doable for SRH. You got to have a cricket inning. Okay, you need a couple of cricket innings actually, 15 plus runs, but it's not desperation time yet. So you don't want to lose your wicket if you're Warner. Wait till the death overs to really turn it on. Hopefully the youngster guard can put something up. All right. What a catch! Gar got himself out. Wow, what a catch. Renil was calling for a wicket. Come on, SRH, don't crumble now. What are they checking? Who challenged this? Was this the umpire? I think it's too early to use a challenge if you're this is what I was talking to Nick about yesterday. You want to catch at the highest point. Did he touch the boundary? No. What a catch by Chahal. Holy cow. It's the umpire checking. Wow. Wow. Out. What a catch. What a catch. But the wrong guy. That's the problem with the youngsters, right? Sometimes the youngsters just they don't have the patience, they don't have the experience. I mean, now they got Abhishek. What happened? Wow, that was quick. They're about to go to a break and they already bowled the ball. Oh. And Abhishek. Abhishek is on there. Warner starts off and first ball. Did it go for a single? It's time for Warner now. I mean, Warner needs to, take a. Jeez. The Twitter guys, boring underscore reviews. Boring underscore reviews. Hit me up on Twitter there. Gabe, I think umpires would have gotten your account blocked. Yes, I'm sure I'm not umpire's favorite person. What a game for Pandya. Holy cow. He has bowled well. Got himself a huge wicket there. And he had that 3-ball over earlier. Ooh. Called it a wide. 2 minutes of silence. Those who chose Garg. I don't think anybody chose Garg, man. To this game is of Trey's game. Yeah, Swapnail. I haven't been active on Twitter. This week was super busy for me at work. I'll get better on it this week. I'll definitely be tweeting today after these games. CSK. Catch, run out, stumping, and no balls are reviews by the umpires. Thank you, Marshall. Two right there. This game just flipped. Garg is on my team. Oh man, YouTube fan. That's okay. I had I'm thinking, the captain, Rohit Sharma, small boundaries. I've seen this guy put up massive runs. So I went with Sharma. And he was out on 6 runs. The cock, 91 points. Woo! I like it. Nah, we need Campbell in the team for the memes. Oh, man. Situation, Dinesh Karthik. Oh, man. You're killing me, man. But honestly, Gabe, West Indies is trash at tests, but I really hope the selectors do better in the next picking players next match. I agree. Renell, we talked about it. There's got to be changes. And I think, Renell, you knew my passion right away because I was losing it. Just because I'm rooting for the West Indies didn't mean that I wasn't seeing what was in front of my eyes. And I lost it on Campbell. I lost it with Hope. You know what I mean? And I hope that Jason Holder does the right thing and drops both of them. Get rid of them. Sorry. Drop them. Get somebody else, man. But I'm with you, girl. West Indian bowling attack is class. Yeah, I mean, they've got my favorite bowler is Gabriel. He just gets hurt a lot. Then Joseph. Joseph is really good. I think he's a young superstar in the making. We'll see. Hope is a class batsman. Did you see any of the West Indies test matches this year, RK? Ugh. Hope killed us. Both Hope and Campbell killed us. Campbell should get one more chance. Man, if Campbell gets another chance, I'm gonna have to start drinking tea, not coffee, because that those games really get my blood boiling. Whew. Renell knows. Hope is a good player. He ain't show it. And don't tell me, oh, he's just out of form. He was out of form for all the test matches, all 3 test matches. Come on. He's out of test the whole year. We need Campbell on the test for the memes. Pattinson in right now. Whew. Campbell's a legend in his own mind. Ooh. Oh, wow. Pattinson making Warner look bad. Now Warner looks like he's pressing. Now Warner looks like he's pressing. Wow. And Boomerang needs to step up today. I mean, I think Boomerang has stepped up today. Has any Mumbai Indian really got smashed? We definitely didn't see nobody get smashed for, what was it, 65? Wow. Wow. You know, Nick was the first person to identify this kid as Sean Khan. Please tell me he's on the Indian team. I mean, he's got to play. This guy's amazing. If he doesn't do it with his bat, he does it with his defense. What a catch. Warner, you have to wait till the death overs to go off. Why? 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 I don't. I mean, this is wow. Jeez. Ishan Kishan, is that not what I said? I don't even know what I said. Oh my gosh. Just how did they lose this game? How did they lose this game? They haven't lost yet. I mean, stranger things has happened, but they just lost their captain, David Warner. You've already lost Garg. Who else can hit on the Sunrisers? You literally got bowlers left. And it ain't like they got an Archer who's going to put up, 28 or 26 in an over. I mean, Shamad's a batsman. He's not a bowler. So we got Abhishek and Shamad. And if they don't combine for at least 40 runs, I mean, gosh. Rashid Khan can rake. Hopefully, man. I mean, I'm speechless right now. When I saw that low total from the Mumbai Indians here in these grounds, I'm like, oh, that's going to be a loss. And at one point, SRH had 50 balls. I remember it exactly. It was 50 balls and needed to score 102 runs. What happened? Oh man, Renell, it's all good, girl. I got you. Nothing but love for you in my heart, man. But Rashid Khan is good for 20. Gosh, at least Chennai may win today. Chennai better win today. Oh man, sunset for the Sunrisers. 200 plus in any ground is a huge total. And I know, and I mean, it goes back, Swapnil, to mine and Nick's videos so far this season. Chasing has just been so difficult. I think it's a combination of these pitches, a combination of the team that's chasing having to field first in this heat, running down balls, diving, making plays. They're tired by the time they start batting. And again, if this is another failed chase, it's going to be 12 at that point. 12. I repeat, 12 successful defenses and only 4 chases. 2 of them which had to go to super overs. I mean, come on. $25 balls, 66 runs. Let me update the score. And, Mumbai Indians know, hey, here, I'm just, I do not want Nick to win. This is his squad. And you guys have no idea how much grief I gave Nick over his Tridents not even getting into the playoffs, and how the TKR Knight Riders went undefeated. But so Nick's going to let me have it. 144 for 5. And 16th over. 16th over. I mean, they got 4 overs left, guys. They've got 24 balls to do something. Chasing has always been difficult throughout the history of cricket. Well, I mean, a lot of these captains aren't figuring that out because they continuously want to. Today, I was shocked when Mumbai Indians did it, but I was happy that obviously people are paying attention. I wish other teams, especially my KKR Knight Riders yesterday and CSK. I mean, guys, chasing is just so hard, especially this year in Mumbai. You can't do it. It's the odds are stacked against you. You basically got to go to a super over in order to do it. 64 runs. Oh, don't worry. Cowell is gonna get he's gonna get the crying Jordan face. Crying Jordan face. He's the donkey of the day. Oh man. 65 runs. I think that's the highest I've ever seen anybody give up, or 64 runs. Jeez. Please, CSK. Please. They need to bat first. They need to bat first. Mumbai Indians might become number 1 on the table. I know. And then I'm going to have to hear that from Nick. I may just voicemail him all day. Come on, Abhishek. So 60 is the Kau line? Oh, man. I mean, it's I think it'll forever be known as the Jordan line, simply because it was the first time we saw it, and it was, it was a classic for us. But yeah, Kau is absolutely first in his class. First in class on the Jordan line. Gotta be kidding me, man. No, don't tell me CSK unchanged. Are you serious? No. I'm going to go check ESPN cricket info right now. You're messing with me. You trolling me, dude. There's no way. After Dhoni was so fired up about it, there's no way. CSK, Five Duplessis, Shane Watson, Amadou Ryder, Kedar Jadhav, MS Dhoni put himself at 5. Jadeja, Sam Curran, Dwayne I don't know what to say, man. You know what it is? It's I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. I'm literally no. Hopefully, there's no school today. It's Sunday. I literally, guys. Is it just me? Am I a dumb American? Is that what it is? What is it? What? Oh man, I can't. I can't even. Oh. Oh man. CSK unchanged today. Who was the first person that put that up there so I could highlight your comment? Thanks for letting me know. And basically giving me a heart attack because I am just beside myself right now. I can't even get it out, bro. I can't even. I think it was YouTube fan or maybe Laughter Express. I want to give you guys both a shout out. There we go, Laughter Express, YouTube fan. Kings bat first. Great. All right, man. What's up, Julian? What's up, people? I honestly, that just ruined my day, man. Even if they had lost, if he had at least made a change, I mean, come on. Why make all that big talk after the game then? Why point out the 16th and 17th over when guys were getting lit up and making mistakes and talk about that and not make a change? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And Jordan is back today for CSK. I mean, for the Kings 11. I mean, oh man. And I'm not giving up on that chase today, guys. It can happen. Obviously, there's been 4 successful chases this year, so it's not like it's 100% accurate, but the odds are in your favor. But again, I think if Dhoni had at least made 1 or 2 changes, it sends the message, to the other players on the team, step up your game. Literally, he called out players. I didn't expect him to drop Bravo. I really didn't, because Bravo pitched well. Bowled well. He went 12 runs, I think it was, or 14 runs in 4 overs. Bravo bowled well. But, geez, it's like captaincy matters so much, guys. Cricket, it may be the most important sport. This game right here, okay, David Warner getting himself out. He's not even making it to the death overs. I mean, it's so huge. You got to worry about your own performance as a captain. You got to make the right calls on the, am I chasing? Am I bowling? Am I going to bowl? Am I going to bat first? I mean, it's who am I putting into bowl? And today, again, David Warner, why did you put Cole in the last over? Okay, he gave up, what was in last over? He had given up 44, and he ended up with 64. He gave up 20 runs in that last over. For the love of Pete. Gosh. Nothing is good. It's all darkness. Oh. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. $21. Thanks for correcting me. It was 21 in that last over. Oh, man. This was, wow. CSK and Mumbai never changed teams. Mumbai didn't change team after losing 5 straight games in 6 matches. 2 most successful teams. Guys, all right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe cricket's not unlike any other sport. I mean, as a coach, as a former coach, as a former player, when you got guys that aren't performing, you go to the next man up. That's just always been the mentality. You can't give guys an entire half season to get right. There's only 14 games. There's only 14 games. You know what I mean? It's we're more than a quarter of the way through the season. You guys said it yourself. CSK needs to win 7 out of 10 games just to qualify for the play for the playoffs. Julian, I get that. It's a graveyard for bowlers. No bowler this year has given up 65. No bowler, or 64, Julian. And then on top of that, he had already given up 44. Why put him out there? Why not at least go with what's this kid's name? The other bowler. He had bowled decent. I know he's a part-timer. I can't even remember. I honestly cannot think right now. That's how angry I am. I'm trying to control myself. I might see good play out of Watson today. No, it wasn't Sandeep. Somebody else had an over left. I can't remember who it was. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now. Somebody else had one over left, and it was because I was like, well, who are they going to bowl? I was thinking to myself, and that's who they could have bowled. Samad or Kane Williamson. Samad had 2 overs left. He had only given up, 27 runs, and Kane Williamson had only given up 24 runs. I mean, it's again, they both had lower economy rates even going into that over than Kao. I just don't understand it. But, the decision's made, and oh, man. Gale playing? Is Gale playing? Are you serious right now? If Gale plays, listen to what I'm saying. If Kings 11 changed their lineup and CSK didn't, and Gale plays and wins and helps them win, I'm going to go on the most epic rant of all rants. I'm going to have to shut myself off of Twitter because I'm going to get our account blocked because I'm going to lose it. Oh, I'm going to lose it. Oh. I just don't understand, man. Sayed says on ESPN Cricket Opener. I mean, I don't get it. Disappointed for CSK fan. Who won the toss? Punjab have won the toss and elected to bat. At least captains are figuring it out. Good job for you, KL Rahul. At least if that really would have made me have an aneurysm. That would have given me an aneurysm. Yeah, I looked it up. You're right, Renell. They're trolling me, which is fine. But if Dhoni had won the toss and decided to chase today, I would have probably had a meltdown. Not changed the team at all, and I would have had a meltdown for sure. Uh, Unbelievable. Gail's not playing. Yeah, I know. They were messing with me. Thank you, Renell. I appreciate it. No, it's all good. It was a funny trail. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope not. Swap Nils says Dhoni said we need to get a good start and we need to get better at the depth. It's easier to break things into smaller stuff. We're playing with the same team, happy with the same combination. I mean, and so maybe it's just me. It's MS Dhoni. Who's going to question him? He's been a captain for a long time, right? I just sometimes you can put too much faith into players. You know what I mean? And I get it. That's a good sign of a captain. Ooh, take that catch for me. That's extra fantasy points. I own them. Jordan's in. That's funny. There's just such thing as too much faith. You know what I mean? And you put your faith in players, and you want to be a good captain, but you also have to be accountable to the other guys, man. I know personally as a former athlete and as a coach, when a player is hurting the team, you don't think that ticks the other players off? Two big no balls by Sam Curran this year. What do you give up? 22 runs that over? Like, do you really not think that it's insane? Wow, what a defensive play. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Holy cow. I thought that was a boundary. Dhoni's going to bat at number 11. Who knows, man? I mean, he moved himself up, actually. Yeah, that was an unbelievable fielding play. I need those fantasy points, too. Rohit was my captain. Me too, Julian. He killed me today. Dhoni usually shows a lot of support to the players, and that's why they will put their life on the line for him. Watson, when he was bleeding while playing, and he credited it to Dhoni. Was that Khan again that made that play? Yep. Oh man, the kid's amazing. No, I'm looking at it right now. I know you guys were messing around. Uh, um, the Jordan is in, and Chris Gale is out. They got Nair, Gautam, Nisham are out, and Mandeep Singh, Harpreet Brar, and Chris Jordan are in. So Kings making some changes, and their lineup as usual, starting off with Rahul and Agarwal, Puran, Maxwell, Mandeep Singh, Safraz Khan, Jordan, Bar, Bishnoi, Cottrell, and Muhammad Shami. Guys, 3 changes on one side. I appreciate that. 0 dislikes. I appreciate it. 154 in the chat with us. Appreciate that, guys. And this game right here, this is disappointing. If you're a Sunrisers fan, you got to be disappointed. I mean, this game was there to be had, and oh my gosh, Boomerang took the wicket. Oh boy, whoever's got Boomerang just got another wicket. 22 for 41, 3.5 overs, 1 ball left for him. Yeah, that was a silly shot. And I mean, it's just desperation time, right? For the Sunrisers, it's just desperation time. Abhishek Sharma, after such a great showing last time, I mean, it's tough. And it's hard to put this kind of pressure on youngsters when your top of the order didn't play well. Again, many things I could talk about with the Sunrisers today that I probably will. You know, plenty of blame to go around. Tip your hat off to Mumbai. They made the right choice by deciding to bowl first, right? They had the coin toss. They've noticed they read the tea leaves, as we like to say here in America. They read the tea leaves. They've looked at it and said, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and break with tradition and chasing, and I'm gonna read the tea leaves and say that this is the best opportunity for us is playing first and setting a huge total, make them chase, let them deal with the heat fielding before they have to hit. And yeah, credit to them. It's tough. If you guys were no, Gabe, it was a tough run chase, keeping Mumbai bowling attack. Yeah, but I mean, this may be the smallest total. They're in the 19th over and they're at 172. This is probably one of the lowest totals that I've seen at this ground. If they break 200, they're lucky. I doubt they break 200 as far as SRH is concerned. So yes, you want to give credit to the bowling attack from Mumbai, but then think about how some of the dismissals happened earlier. I'm talking about, doesn't he always get dismissed the same way? I'm talking, you guys know Johnny Bairstow. And Nick and I saw a couple of his games. That should be taken. Oh, nobody's there. Nick and I saw a couple of his games, and we're like, man, this guy can hit. And then we started seeing the holes, and we started seeing the bad defense. And then he'd play great one game and then get out on a duck or get out a soft dismissal like he did today. And man, next ball for Pollard. Another single there, right? Oh, that ball. Interesting. Rashid Khan wants to keep the strike. Well, you guys said that he can bat, right? So I mean, it makes sense. He's probably doing the math in his head, thinking, man, we need some sixes here. So let me keep the strike. And that's at least 2, right? That ball? Wow. That he didn't run it at all. He didn't run at all. So I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's just trying to get a. Yeah. Kings 11 chose to bat. They didn't run. Don't know. I mean, don't know what's going on. Another dot there. Pollard. Oh, Pollard with the immaculate over so far. They had 2 singles that they turned down. I won't forget the Charger, and I'll make sure I'm on the next stream as quick as possible. Want to finish this one up. Ooh. Another dot ball there. Another dot ball there, guys. And I'll be switching the stream, so it'll be a couple a couple minutes. Run up, grab something to drink real quick. But please join me for, let's see if Pollard could get me a wicket on this last over. Please join me back on the channel for the second game, CSK versus Kings 11. And game over. Game over. Wow, that's insane. 4 dots and an end. That's insane there. Yeah, they could have taken at least a single. I mean, at that point, it wouldn't have mattered. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do this quickly because I got to go ahead and get the stream set up for the next one. So thanks for joining. I appreciate all the super chats. You already know the deal. Let me meet me over at the other channel if you can. Appreciate everybody that stuck around for this first one. Great game. Congratulations, Mumbai Indian fans. You are probably at the tops of the points total now, right? You're the leaderboard, and man, I'm gonna have to hear Nick's mouth. Till next time, guys. That's 6 runs.